EO, it's me. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in. It's nice to see you all. Thank you to the Silent Lurkers for the Silent Lurks. More and Oreo, I appreciate it. And if anyone else did one and I missed it, then that's my stupid fault, but I don't think I did. Thank you for that. Welcome in, Water Park, as well. And Probster, how are you doing? Nice to see you. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Probster. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. We have a few things to talk about today. First thing to mention, as has now been officially posted on Twitter, in just under a week's time, so on Monday next week, is my birthday, and we're doing a 12-hour stream. There's a post on Twitter about it. It doesn't really give much away because I'm trying to keep a lot of it hidden, you know, to reveal on the day. I've got some exciting announcements and things to make, and yeah, it's going to be a good time. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. We need to address something as well about the Nuzlocke and talk about a few things. So we're going to do that when we're there. While we're going through. Sparkus, welcome in. It's nice to see you. How are you doing? Nox stream, let's go. I love that. I like that level of hype and enthusiasm. That's what we want to see. How you doing, Sparkus? Good to see you. Oh, also, because this happened after last stream, as you can see in the top left, we hit 800. If anyone didn't see it in Discord or on Twitter, we hit 800 follows. We went and did that Fall Guys tournament, and you know, we kind of went well off that, and we got a couple of follows and things out of it. So we ended up benefiting in both ways. I did quite well as well. For anyone who didn't see it, I did all right. Everybody forgot me at the end on the scoreboard, so I don't know how I actually did. But in terms of a rough points tally in my head, I would have been... I didn't win, but I did fairly good for someone who hasn't played since September last year. So I was pretty happy with it. I think I did all right. I got to the finals a few times. I think I came second in one of the finals. Didn't win any, but I got close. I came top 3 a couple of times. 800 follows, though. Massive achievement. And we're at 809 already, so we're screaming along to the next one. 191 to 1k. We can do it by the end of the year, chat, can't we? We can do it. We can become a big boy streamer. Get 1k. Be insane. Would be insane. Thank you very much for the congrats there, Sparkus, as well, in Water Park. Okay. Let me quickly talk about something for anyone who wasn't here last time. We're gonna quickly recap. So what happened last stream before the charity tournament and that? We had the Elite Four. We went into the Elite Four, we marched in there, and unfortunately for us, on the penultimate battle before Cynthia, actually not penultimate, it was Flint, wasn't it? Not Lucian. So in the fight against Flint in the Elite Four, we ended up having a tragic accident, and we lost Gastrodon. Gastrodon was one-shotted by Infernape's close combat. This pretty much doomed the run, as now in our fight against Cynthia, we no longer had a worthy adversary who was able to take on Cynthia's, or wall Cynthia's Garchomp, and or beat her Lucario. It left us in an awkward position. We took the fight against Cynthia, and as expected, we actually lost the Nuzlocke on the first attempt. We then decided that for fun, we would finish it off, as we'd come all that way, and we at least wanted to get over the line. So we did finish it off in a epic battle in the end, which is now a highlight on the stream, and you can see in the channel, in the battle between Gastrodon and Milotic, stalling each other out for 14 minutes in a row. 14 minutes straight of Milotic and Gastrodon stalling each other out. We eventually won the fight and beat Garchomp with 2 Scalds after getting, I think, 1 boost from Gastrodon's Storm Drain. So it was a bit of a meme. It's literally like 14 minutes straight. The only thing that happens is she switches into a Gastrodon, and then we knock that out, and then Milotic comes back in immediately, because she's never going to switch to Garchomp, because the aces always have to come out last. So we ended up having a stupidly long fight against Garchomp. Milotic and then killed Garchomp in 2 hits. So we finished the run, and it was glorious. We then played some Nitro Stream Racing. However, there was a sense of disappointment within me that we never did it properly. We didn't actually finish fully. So I came up with an idea. The final gambit, the final attempt This is it. This is the final attempt at this Nuzlocke. This is it. We start from the beginning. One last time. We did the casual run, where we used Piplup. We did the first Nuzlocke, where we used Monferno and Inferno. We didn't get to Inferno, but we used Chimchar. And on this final run, we're going to complete the trifecta, and we're going to use Turtwig. We're going to see how we can do one final time. Win or lose, it's over. We finish, we don't try again. Or maybe we will in a few months, but that'll be the end of this saga. And we'll see where we go from there. Maybe we'll start Scarlet and Violet or something in a week or two's time. I don't know. Also, quick thing as well, saying about the birthday stream next week. Expect that I probably won't be streaming as much next week because obviously a big Monday stream is going to be a day when I don't normally stream. So if I'm going to do a big 12 hours, there's a chance that I'll probably cut next week in half, and I might only do Thursday and Sunday or something. We'll kind of see how we feel because... basically, you'll probably be sick of me by the end of it because I'm streaming today, tomorrow, Thursday, Sunday, Monday. Then I would have been streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as well, which is like 8 days in a row. Well, not 8 days in a row, but it's a lot of days in a row. It's a lot of streams in a very small space. So I think I'll probably end up toning it down a little bit, and I won't do all the streams next week. But anyway, so today we're going to be starting the fresh run. There's a few new things to keep in mind. First thing is I've added a new redeem. Now, this is something that I won't actually be able to do on stream, probably, because the likelihood is that it will take too long. The redeem is specific to the Nuzlocks, and it's called Hidden Ability. Now, the Hidden Ability redeem requires you to put in the name of a Pokemon that we have caught in the party. And what it will be, except the starter is the only exception, because I'm not going to reset how many times to get it. Basically, what we're going to do is... this will be like a Pokemon that we catch. So if, say, I go in and catch a Geodude in the cave, you can redeem it right after the catch has happened on the Geodude. And what it will require me to do is, probably off-stream, as I say, because it will take too long unless we get lucky, is find a Pokemon that fits that Pokemon, so Geodude, that has the hidden ability of said Pokemon. The rare ability that is a lot harder to find. So that's what we will do. So now there is the option to potentially do that. Whether it will be good or bad, that is the thing. We have no idea, because some of them are good, some of them are awful, some of the hidden abilities. So it's a new redeem. There are also a few small alterations to the rules which I'm going to make. Because I think there's a few things that were a little strange that needed a bit of clarification and things like that. Lead a little bit of tweaking here and there, just little bits, nothing major. I'll run through the new updated rules that we've changed. Everything else stays the same except for these few rules. So we now have the hidden ability clause, which is obviously as we've got here. So for example, that's now a thing where the hidden ability clause will now come into play from when it's been activated after we catch a Pokemon, so when we're doing the naming or something. So as I say, let's say first Pokemon we catch is Starly and Spartacus redeems a hidden ability, we'll now have to go and catch a Starly that has a hidden ability. The way I can do that and tell that is because I have a sheet that has every route in the game, every Pokemon that spawns there, the spawn rates, and the hidden abilities of those Pokemon. So we can do that. The only thing I don't know is the actual rate at which the hidden abilities appear. That's the only thing. So some of them might be harder to get than others, but it is what it is. But we can go from there. The next thing. So that's the first thing. The hidden ability clause is now in play. So that's now a thing. Kind of like the shiny clause. So now we'll basically have that as a thing where we'll catch the Pokemon no matter what. And we'll try and do that. We won't, as I say, the only reason I probably won't do it on stream is because it could well take a very long time if it's not a common Pokemon. If it's something slightly rarer, it could take a very long time to find one. So that's the only reason. Same thing's going to go for Grand Underground. We're not going to get our Grand Underground catches now like we did before. I'm going to be changing that. I'm not exactly sure how the rule's going to change fully yet, but I think we'll update on that one in the future. So I'll put an asterisk next to it because that one's potentially subject to change. But the Grand Underground is going to change slightly in its role of one per... It's still going to say one per gym we get a catch. Every badge we have, we get one catch in the Grand Underground. But we may change that slightly depending on certain things, because if I really wanted to, I could kind of be a bit cheesy and wait until the end of the game and catch all 8 at the same time, you know, and get like rarer stuff potentially. So we'll see how we feel about that. Very small alteration, but this is something I'm actually going to change just because it makes more sense to me, is Cynthia. We're going to change the level cap because last time I did it to Lucian, which was 63. I'm going to change the level cap to include Cynthia within the Elite Four. So the level cap when we get to the Elite Four will be raised to 66 from 63. Not a huge change, but should give us a little bit better of a matchup against Cynthia. And I think it's fair to have Cynthia included as part of the Elite Four, so the champion will be the level cap from when we hit the Elite Four. So post Gym 8, which will be Volkner, the level cap raises to 66 instead of 63. Also means I've got to do more grinding. I'm also going to remove, or not put any limits on items that do the same thing. So the example that I've used in this case is Leftovers and Black Sludge. Last time we didn't have a limit on it, but it can be something in Nuzlocke that you can ban. So for example, using 2 sets of Leftovers is banned in a lot of things, or using Leftovers at all can be banned. But what we're going to do is we're going to not put any limits on that stuff, so we can use Leftovers and Black Sludge, and we can kind of play around with that. It gives us a bit more freedom in terms of our items and things we can use. And also, a lot of those high power items are quite uncommon in the first place and difficult to get. So the chances of having multiples anyway is kind of non-existent, so we don't really have to worry about that. And there's one other rule which is going to come into play this time, which will make a difference, and potentially could change the run, not significantly, but could make a little bit of a change in the run. That change is the removal of the ban on trades. So, the removal of the ban of trades, basically, is just going to be for evolving stuff. So we aren't allowed to just randomly trade with other people to get stuff. We're not allowed to do that. However, it removes the lock on us being forced to use Stage 2 Pokemon that have a Stage 3. We just can't trade to evolve them. Therefore, making things like Machoke, Graveler, Kadabra, potentially Magmar or Electabuzz, things like that, a lot more viable because we can actually evolve them to their Stage 3 now. The reason I've come up with this is I think as a compromise is because the item Eviolite does not exist in Gen 4, and you cannot get it in this game. So, due to the fact Eviolite doesn't exist, which basically makes all of those Pokemon viable, because it significantly boosts up their defense and special defense and makes them effectively as bulky as their Stage 3 versions in a lot of cases. So, things like Dusclops especially can become incredibly useful from it. Due to the fact that Eviolite is not available, I'm going to remove the lock on the trades, so we can get the Stage 3s of those if we want. So there's a potential now to get Gengar, Alakazam. However, in order to stop us from getting them too early, which potentially would be overpowered, you know, level 16 or for Kadabra and Ghastly, I think it is, to get it to Haunter, and then you could immediately trade it and get a Gengar really early on in the game, which, let's be honest, is a bit overpowered. What I'm going to do there to change that is we're going to make it so that the level cap on the trades basically will be the same level at which most Stage 3 Pokemon evolve. So in that case, it's going to be about 36. So for example, to get Kadabra up to Alakazam, we have to level it up to 36 at Kadabra. Then we'll be allowed to trade it, probably with Forks, I suspect. And I'll be able to trade it with Forks to evolve it into an Alakazam, get the same Pokemon back, and then we'll be able to use Alakazam. But as I say, we're going to make it so that we have to run it up to a certain level first, because otherwise I think it might be a little overpowered being able to get an Alakazam at like level 16. And then we'll just run through the game, basically. So that's going to change things slightly. It might shake things up, allow us to get a slightly fuller team, give us a few more viable options and a few more choices, because a number of the Pokemon we had in the last run wouldn't have been able to have really been used towards the end game because they were Stage 2s. Graveler, Machoke, if we'd have got there but he died, for example, come to mind. And it just opens up a few more options, as I say, in the fire types especially. It opens up the option, if we get lucky, of getting Magmar and potentially evolving to Magmortar from the Grand Underground. However, I'm not entirely sure where the Magmarizer is, so... yeah, there's kind of a few things with it, but it opens up a few more options. Potentially gives us a few places where we can now gain a stronger team member and not necessarily have a huge jump in power, but it'll be something that will increase our power a little bit and give us an option of a different Pokemon. Yeah. Thank you for the lurk, Peppy. I appreciate the silent lurk. Have fun wherever you're up to, and thank you for supporting the stream. We appreciate you very much. Thank you. In the Ironworks. Well, thank you, Forks. I might as well go pick it up. Welcome in, Forks. Welcome in, Undo. How are you doing, lads? It's nice to see you. I don't know if you caught all of that, but we just finished running through the new rules, Forks. I've changed them slightly. Held by Wild Magby as well, apparently. Okay. Doing good. Oh, do tell. Okay, I'll run through it quickly again. And it's nice to see you as well, Undo, mate. How are you doing? Hola to you, my friend. Let me run through quickly. First things first, as I said, we're doing the run again. We failed at the final hurdle last time, and I couldn't live with the fact that we failed and could go on with that. So what we've done is we're going to try it again. It's going to be the third run of BDSP. The first one was a regular casual run. The second run was a Nuzlocke with Chimchar. The first one used Piplup, of course. And the third one, we're going to complete the trifecta, and we're going to use Little Turtwig. So Turtwig will be our starter this time. First new addition is there is a channel point redeem called Hidden Ability, which will force me, basically it'll be right after someone catches something. So if we catch Starly on the first Route 201, it will basically require me to go and replace that Starly at some point before the next stream with a Starly with a hidden ability. So I've got a hell of a chunk of grinding to do to try and catch some hidden ability Pokemon now. So it adds a bit of variety to the run. Can change things up from some of the traditional Pokemon options and things that we get. Doing good. That's what we love to see, my dude. So we've got hidden ability now. Grand Underground is going to change slightly because I think it's kind of abusable quite easily. So I'm not entirely sure how the rules are going to switch with it, but I'm going to make a rule change with that at some point. The level cap is going to change slightly where we're going to include Cynthia as part of the Elite Four now. So when we get there to the end game past Volkner, the level cap will raise to 66 instead of 63 to give us a better shot at fighting Cynthia and to equalize things a little bit, because you never grind from 63 to 66 before you get to Cynthia, and it leaves you at a disadvantage in the fight. So 66 will be the cap going into the Elite Four. There will not be any item bans. So, for example, double items such as double leftovers will not be banned as a strategy, mainly due to the fact that they're rare enough so that you can't just farm them super easily. Because even on wild Munchlax using Thief, they're not really that common. So there's going to be no bans on that, nor on items that do similar things. For example, leftovers, Black Sludge. That's not going to be a banned strategy either to be able to use both of those. We can basically have free choice on any items in the game to use, so there's no locks. And the biggest change, which will probably change the run, and may also involve you slightly, folks. Trades are no longer banned. Reason being, so obviously as we found out now after 2 runs, Eviolite is not in the game. Eviolite makes a lot of those Pokemon potentially viable. Kadabra with Eviolite becomes a little bit more bulky. Dusclops Eviolite becomes an absolute god. And there's a number of Pokemon that are particularly good with Eviolites, for example. So, we've removed the trading lock on Pokemon that can be evolved by trading. So what this means is, obviously we could very easily exploit this and get an Alakazam at level 16, for example, or a Haunter very early on. However, we've thought ahead on this, and we have prevented this from happening. The way that we will do this, in order to trade Kadabra, for example, to evolve it to Alakazam, it will need to be roughly the level that a normal Stage 3 Pokemon will evolve. So, we'll use the starters, for example, and we'll say about 32 to 36. It needs to be in that kind of range. So it'll be at the kind of level that the starters will evolve into a Stage 3 Pokemon, where then they will be allowed to be traded if they survive that long in order to become their final forms. Opens up a few more options of things in the team, potentially a Gengar, Alakazam, Magmortar, as we mentioned, or Rhyperior, something like that. Opens up just a few more options, makes things a little bit more viable. Makes things like a Geodude pick a bit less shitty as well, because you get a Geodude, he's good early game, Graveler's okay, but you can never get Golem. So never being able to get Golem in the first place means that it's particularly difficult to actually make it work and useful anyway, because past about Gym 1, Geodude becomes effectively useless. So it allows a few more options and variety in the late game of a potential Stage 3 coming in that could shake things up, add a new option or two to the team in an Alakazam or a Gengar, as I say, and just vary things up from the standard stuff. So that's the other thing, the trades rule. So I might need you for that at some point, Fox, if I may be able to do that. Are you able to accept trades from, like an Electivire from Diamond? I don't know. I haven't thought about this yet, and I think potentially no. Because I think the only way we could do that is we'd have to do a trade of a Pokemon for a Pokemon permanently. In the sense that, let's say we got the Magmortar. We could trade the Magmortar for the Electivire, potentially. But we can't just get the Electivire, say, as an encounter. So we would have to basically give up an encounter to do it. Now, the other option is I could potentially do it as a give up a Grand Underground encounter, as they tend to be the more powerful Pokemon. So I could give up, say, I don't know, let's say we found a Togepi down there, which is pretty rare. I could give up a rare encounter in the Grand Underground to switch it for an Elekid. Or an, I guess, Elekid that would be able to be then traded back and forth to get Electivire. Yeah. So it just opens up a few more options, potentially brings a few other Pokemon into the fold that would have been effectively excluded before. Garchomp isn't banned either, but the likelihood of getting a Garchomp is quite small, so we don't really have to worry about that much. We've got the 50-50 chance of getting the Bronzor or Gabite. No, Gibble isn't it? Who spawns in that cave underneath the cycling route. However, if we actually look at that, the chances I think on the splits are pretty slanted towards Bronzor and that. I have a new reference sheet as well that gives us the spawn rates of certain Pokemon, and I can also click on them to look up their hidden abilities, for example, as well, per route, so I can know exactly what we're going to find, the likelihood of them spawning, etc. We can do that as well. So we got a little bit extra information going in this time as well. The information game is on point. I think that's basically all that we needed to cover before we start. That's 30 minutes of talking absolute rubbish. So I think we might as well get going. So let me open the game in the background. Everybody hold on to your hats and get ready. Because the new profile named The Last Stand is loading up the run for the first time. Here we go, everybody. It's time for BDSP, the final gambit. What if you just use the underground to search for hidden ability Pokemon instead of using them as encounters? We could, but then I suppose the way I've been using it is kind of the same as the wild area from Sword and Shield. Because you remember how we did that, where we had the wild area would count 1 per badge? And then we could get 1 catch for free from the wild area using it. I kind of like that idea, although I did say earlier it's kind of easy to exploit. Because if you wait until the late game, it's very easy to go in there and get rid of all the common Pokemon off the list early, so you can go in and find something quite rare. So maybe we'll ban... We'll come up with a way of limiting the Grand Underground's potential some way. I don't know how, but we'll figure something out to deal with it. What is your name? Final Gambit. That's what we call him. See, this is the only problem though, Waterpug, because I was thinking that would be the thing, if we're forced to go and immediately catch right after the badge. However, the first one doesn't... we can't actually do that, because Gym 1, we haven't unlocked the Explorer kit yet. We have to wait till we get to Eterna. So we'd be 2 badges in roughly before we got it. And the other problem is the catch rates on them are really low. So it's kind of one of those ones where you could spend quite a long time going down there and actually get wiped in the Grand Underground trying to catch like a level 20 Onyx really early on that just does not want to go in the ball. So I don't know. It's kind of balancing around the difficulty of actually catching something down there while also getting the benefit of using the Grand Underground. I just realized I need to turn my music up in the background. So I'm not entirely sure. Rival is going to be called Forks for this run. We've had rival Bevan, we've had rival Mr. Cow, and now we've got rival Forks. Rival Forks. Always wait until after the gym to go into the underground to get a better catch rate. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. We'll decide. I think definitely for this stream we probably won't be doing that anyway, because I don't think we're going to have a chance to even go to the Grand Underground, because realistically we probably will make it to maybe Eterna if we're lucky, or between Rourke and Eterna. So the start of the game's slowish in this game, so make the second gym the first Pokemon and the Galaxy fight could be in second. Oh yeah, it could be. Yeah, do it as like Mars, the fight against Mars in the Eterna building or something. Yeah, that could work. Oh, here's a thought. I have an interesting choice. How is this proposition for you? Okay. We'll use the gym badges to determine what we catch. Okay, thank you for the lurk, Shaq, as well. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here, and thank you for lurking. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. How about this, chat? This is an idea. We get to choose what we catch from the Grand Underground. However, it is type locked to the gym that we have just beaten. So we get free choice of an electric type after we beat Volkner, apart from the blatantly overpowered options. So like we can't go, oh well, we've beaten, you know, there isn't one in this case, but you couldn't go, oh, we've beaten the Dragon Gym, let's get Gibble after the first 10 minutes of the game. But we beat Volkner, we get locked into, so maybe we have to get a Magnemite or something. We beat Eterna in the grass type gym, we have to get a grass type. Also changes variety of the team a little bit and gives us a few extra options we wouldn't have gotten. And still forces us to kind of look around a bit. Or maybe we do like the first of each type that we find in the Grand Underground or something. So the first grass type who's eligible that I find while going around. Because inevitably it's going to be while I'm grinding or something. We'll figure it out. I guess it also means then if I did it off stream or something, because inevitably that's when I'm going to spend most of my time in the underground, will be off stream, because as I say, level grinding and stuff. It won't matter because it won't be a completely random encounter that no one sees. Female Combi. We don't have to worry about that though, folks, because, well, I'm also going to try and use the honey trees again, even though it didn't work last time anyway. But we will probably... Well, we won't have to worry about that because there's no bug gym, is there? So we won't get a female Combi anyway. What we get, Rourke will be... Yeah, the honey trees didn't work at all last time. We got no bites on them at all. So basically what it means, yeah, this time is... Also, I'm going to say as well, we're going to use the honey trees. If anyone wants to be fucking funny and says gives me, like, Heracross hidden ability or something, I am going to kill you. I'm not going to try and get a hidden ability Heracross from the fucking honey trees, alright? You can fuck yourself if you think I'm going to do that. I'll just refund your points and say no. I had to check them within 24 hours. See, on a few times I did that when I was grinding, but it still didn't give me anything. So maybe I was just getting unlucky. Or I'll just get terrible nature as well. So remember the thing from last run, the general rule of thumb was that we got shit natures on everything. So what hidden abilities are good? That's a great question, because actually there's so many Pokemon and I don't know the hidden abilities on a lot of them. They could be good or they could be awful. So I'll just use the example here of the first Pokemon we're likely to encounter. So we've got Bidoof or Starly. Starly has two abilities it can get. The first one is Keen Eye, which then turns into Intimidate when we get to Staravia and Staraptor. Good hidden ability. Good regular ability, I mean. But the hidden ability on Starly is called Reckless, which is the power of moves that have recoil increases by 20%. The only recoil move, basically, that Starly will get is Takedown and then Brave Bird if it gets to level 60 summit. It'll increase the damage by 20%. But it's not that useful because you're not going to get much use out of it until you get Takedown and or Brave Bird. So, you know, it's kind of one of those ones. Then you've got Bidoof, has two abilities, normally Simple or Unaware. But it also has a particularly strong ability in the end, as its hidden ability, called Moody. Which means at the end of each turn, a random stat, except accuracy and evasion, will get a two-stage stat increase, while another one will be lowered. So, like, some of them are useful, some of them suck. But it just adds a bit of variety other than the typical one where you go, oh, we want to get Shinx, so we need it with Intimidate, you know? Or we get Gyarados. We might end up getting a Magikarp and not getting a Gyarados that has Intimidate. We might end up getting a Magikarp, a Gyarados that has Moxie. You imagine that Moxie Gyarados? Oh, I like the sound of that. But yeah, so basically it's kind of... The best way to describe it is, I think it was Forks, you sent me this the other day, isn't it? It's that video of like he's like a football manager or something. And someone asks him a question, he just says, sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. That's the best way to describe Pokemon hidden abilities. Sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. Guts Heracross with the Flame Orb. You say that, Forks. I tried to do that before, where I was like, what if we have a Guts Pokemon? We can't get the Flame or Toxic Orb until the Battle Tower. However, we could pre-burn or pre-poison. Turtwig is what we're going with. Turtwig, the tiny leaf Pokemon. It's the third in the trifecta. It's the one we haven't run with yet. Little Turtwig is coming. Let's go, little Turtwig. Versus Starly. Here we go. Welcome in, too, as well. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Hopefully you're doing good. Can we look at the summary while we're in? Oh, we can't. Okay, we can't see Turtwig's stats or anything yet. But yeah, here we go. The start of the run. It hasn't officially started yet, though, because remember, it's Pokeballs is the point where the run officially... The Nuzlocke officially begins. Until that, we can die as much as we want. But when we get Pokeballs, that is when the run officially starts. Or when the rules come into place. There's a Dracovish in chat. I've just noticed as well the fish thing there. Apparently, there's an event going on right now in Pokemon Community Game, which is to do with fishing. So as it is there, if you basically it's to catch the biggest or heaviest like fish you can. So in this case, if you catch it at the end, it will come up. I should have gone for Ultra Ball. I did Pokecatch, nice. But it will tell you how big the fish was that you caught. So in this case, it's flagged Dracovish as a fish Pokemon because it's part water, I guess. And it will count as a fish. So when you catch it, it will tell you how big the fish was and what it compared to the average in the community, etc. And you can earn rewards and things based on how big or small your fish is. I think effectively. I'm doing good though too. I'm doing good. How are you? Hopefully you're having a good time too. We're excited about the prospect of a new run, albeit we have to go through all this again. And Turtwig will have at least a crippling problem in a couple of fights during the game, but still. I'm particularly scared about Candice, but, you know, hopefully we'll have Pokemon that can deal with her without having to worry about it. Because I don't really fancy going in with a Torterra against a Abomasnow. Alright, let's wander back home. I have got my paper with me as well, so if someone says about the hidden ability clause, we will do that. But actually, maybe I need to... What I might do, actually, the hidden ability clause thing, I might actually disable it for this stream. Purely because it might need a little bit of extra thought, actually, to make it work properly. I don't know. I'm thinking. Because I don't want to have to spend half the stream catching Starlies, you know? Or anything like that. And if I do it off-stream with some of them, we might have kind of progress stunted, because then I'll have to re-level the Pokemon that I previously gotten back up to the level of the other one. So it could be a real pain in the ass. So I'm gonna disable it for this stream. For now, I think. And we'll bring it back next stream just in case, because I just thought about that. Because otherwise we could spend literally all stream trying to catch a Starly that has Reckless. And the thing is, we can't check it beforehand either. Well, I guess we could in some cases. Some abilities you can scout beforehand, some you can't. So if it had, say, I don't know, Keen Eye or something, you could try and spam something at it to see if it will proc the ability. But that doesn't always work, of course. So like you try and get the first Starly, opponent can't lower the opponent's accuracy. If you had something with sand attack, whatever, you could try and spam it at the Starly and see if it will activate the ability or not. Or obviously if someone has Intimidate, like Shinx, you can always see if it's going to Intimidate you straight away, because when it first comes into battle, it'll hit Intimidate, versus if it doesn't, then you know it's got Rivalry or the hidden ability. Thank you for the silent lurk there too. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for the lurk. And you have fun, whatever it is you're up to. Get motoring on, shall we? So we have Turtwig, but we do not currently have Pokeballs, so we can't catch anything, so the run still has not started officially. We do have a Pokemon, though, and we're going to have a look at what nature and things he has. Docile. Neutral. Oh, my God. Okay. I mean, that could be worse. It could be better. Neutral Turtwig. We also need to name Turtwig when we get the chance later on. But we won't be able to do it yet. I don't know what we're going to call it, but we'll leave it for now. Captured, or received, I guess. Docile. We'll take it. It's okay. I would rather have a nature, though, than neutral, because even if it's bad, it's still, you know, you still get a boost to something that might be useful. Talk to this lady and get some potions. Can use the hidden here. I am banning it against the starters purely because I don't want to have to replay through the start of the game 3 million times. Only because, because I'm not playing on an emulator, I can't speed anything up. So I can't, like, the start of the game, I'll have to play through the same thing every time. So it you know, it kind of be like looking for a shiny. Actually, I don't know. I think, if I'm right, I believe the Turtwig hidden ability is Shell Armor. But I'm not entirely sure. I think it's Shell Armor, though. So I'm pretty sure it would mean that we wouldn't be able to be hit with a crit. Let's have a look at Turtwig real quick. See if I can find it somewhere on Bulbapedia. Inability Shell Armor, yeah. It can only have Shell Armor or Overgrow. Shell Armor prevents being hit by critical hit. This also prevents moves that are guaranteed to crit from critting as well. There's a number of Pokemon that can have them, but as I say, Torterra's the only starter, I believe, that gets it. Some of them could be really useful, though. So, like, a really good advantage you can get in some. So, Blastoise is a good example. Blastoise can get Drizzle as its hidden ability. Drizzle Blastoise. That's pretty busted, isn't it? Guaranteed rain every time you bring out Blastoise. Turtwig's going to be a gift. We're going to give it a nickname. What are we going to call Turtwig, though? It is male. I was thinking we might call it Oreo. And we're going to go with, like, I don't know what the name theming yet, but I was thinking we might go Oreo. Oreo the Turtwig. That's what I think we're going to go with today. It is male, but still. Are you happy with the nickname? We are. Oreo the Turtwig. We might call them different biscuits. That might be the naming thing. Foodstuffs this time. All Pokemon are named after food. I like that. Thank you, folks. Thank you. We're rooting for young Oreo the Turtwig here as well. Get the Pokédex. Nice. Yeah, Turtwig. Honestly, Turtwig's not bad. None of the starters in this game are terrible. They're all, like, pretty viable. It's not like a Chikorita situation where Chikorita's clearly inferior to the other two. But, yeah, Turtwig's kind of interesting because it's... When it evolves to Torterra, Infernape's definitely better, and Empoleon's probably better because of steel typing as well. But Torterra's still not bad. It's just probably the weakest of the three for Sinnoh itself, I'd say. It does have some use, though, but it just has a few crippling weaknesses that can be a problem. That being said, we do get a few nice moves with it. Leech Seed, the draining moves. We'll get Wood Hammer later on as a stab. Wouldn't surprise me if we also get Bulldoze these days on Torterra as well. I don't know what the moveset's like since the updated stuff after Gen 4. So I don't know what Torterra's movesets are like these days. But there's a good chance that we get a few new extra toys to play with. And allows Turtwig to become a little bit more interesting. No, Turtwig gets rock polish at some point and things, but let's have a look at Turtwig's moveset, shall we? Okay, this is in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. No, we don't. We also don't learn Earthquake. Does he not learn Earthquake anymore? Really? Egg move, Earth Power. Does Turtwig not get Earthquake? I swear Torterra used to get Earthquake. It also apparently... Oh, that might be because it's Turtwig, not Torterra. Hang on. Torterra gets it at level 1. Okay, we're fine then. Leaf Storm at 57. So we will get EQ for free. We don't get Bulldoze then. That's really weird. I thought we would have. Is there a TM? There is. There's a TM for Bulldoze as well, so that's okay then. We're fine. It's just because I was looking at Turtwig, and usually they have the same learn sets, but I guess it's not part ground yet. We also get Curse as well. So actually, Torterra is not really much different than when I last played with Torterra in about 2006. It's not really any different. Basically the same. What we're going to do here as well is we're going to go and buy as many Pokeballs as we can. Because that's what we do. 8 grand goes into 40 Pokeballs. We're going to get 20 anyway, but that's fine. Get our Premier Balls. That's what we need. Now we need to go back home, don't we, and talk to our mother. Don't think there's anything we can grab here. We can also get the Quick Claw really early on when we get to Jubilife. Don't think there's anyone down here. There might be an item, though. Like a potion or something. Antidote. What's that? We also decided that when it comes to fishing encounters, I'm not going to waste them on routes anymore. I think all fishing encounters probably are going to be done in towns now. So I'm going to try and get like Magikarp in a town as opposed to anywhere else. So if that requires me to come all the way back to the start of the game here, so I can catch a Magikarp in like Sand Gem Town or something, I'll catch a Magikarp in the pond at the start of the game. Or here, for example, I'll come and catch a Magikarp right here. In Twin Leaf. You actually can. You can get Psyduck and Golduck here as well, apparently. It's just because it feels like a wasted encounter otherwise, you know? And it's easy for us to do that. Level caps for the gym leaders will also stay in place again. So, yeah. Important to remember that. So, Berg will be level... not Berg. Berg. Rourke. Or Berg is what I was thinking of there. Rourke will be level 14. So we can't go past level 14. Probably today we will get to that gym. And then that'll be that. Magikarp in Twin Leaf Town. We will try, yeah. If I can get Magikarp in Twin Leaf, that'd be really good. Fox's mum is here. He bolted and he forgot his package. Unbelievable there, Fox. How could you do that? How could you forget? How could you forget? But yeah, we'll get a Magikarp in Twin Leaf Town. Gives us an extra encounter. And also means we can have it for longer. The only problem is we have to go to Jubilife first anyway, so we can get the old rod. So... yeah. We won't be able to get it super early anyway, but we'll at least need to go and get the rod first. Okay, well, Pokeballs are here. Change the text speed to fast. We'll keep battle animations on. Set battle once again. Center boxes will be manual. This is all good so far. Okay. The run is officially about to begin. Enables you to get Barboach later on in the game if you get Magikarp out of the way. Yeah, exactly. Or potentially something else as well. There's a few options of fishing encounters we can get, which is good. So we officially start here. This will be our capture on Route 201. We have a 50-50 chance of either getting Starly or Bidoof. So here we go. Pokemon encounter number 1 of the run is Bidoof. Will it be a simple Bidoof, though, or will it be the other Bidoof? We're not going to hit it with a thing. We're just going to chuck it with a ball straight away because it's level 2, and we don't want to accidentally crit it and knock it out. Route 201, Bidoof. Okay, following on with the theme then. If we're going to call them after food items, what are we calling Bidoof? What's Bidoof going to be called? Female Bidoof. What we call him Bidoof? Digestive. Alright. That's actually a good idea. Oh, digestive. Digestive Bidoof. I don't know if we have enough letters to get Jammy Dodger in there at any point, but we'll see. Let's check the nature of our Bidoof, shall we? Is it a good-natured Bidoof, and does it have a good ability? That's the question. It's got simple, minus special attack, increased special defense. Simple is not too bad. Got careful in. So careful, obviously, as we say, is minus special attack, increased special defense. Not terrible, honestly. I mean, Bibarel isn't really going to be much of a feature on the team anyway, but... Simple is interesting. It doubles the stats received. So that also means we get -2 every time we get growled, for example. So it's kind of good and bad. So if we do boost our own stats with it for a sword stance, we get doubles. But obviously if we mess up and we get hit with a status dropper, we're going to lose double stats. So it's a double-edged sword. It works well in some cases, works poorly in others. You know, it is what it is. We're going to run. Pretty good, actually. It could be good, yeah. It's not guaranteed to be, but it could be good. Kind of depends. Route 202. What's Dawn going to get mad about now? Oh, she's going to teach us how to catch. Route 202. For Route 202, we get a number of options here. We also potentially could go to Lake Verity as well. And change the encounters that we get here. So actually, I might do that. I might go to Lake Verity and get a capture there. I should have done that first, actually, before I came across. Basically, Lake Verity will give us a Starly, so we're guaranteed to then get a 50-50 of either Kricketot or Shinx. That hidden ability thing would be really good if the... I can't believe what I'm seeing! Oh my god. The item capture was... ability capture was in the game. TK, 27 months. Oh my goodness. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. How are you doing, TK? 27 months. Wow. That's pretty insane. How you've been subbed that long? I have no idea. Why anyone would sub that long? I don't know. But you did. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for that, TK. How are you doing? Yeah, thank you so much for the 27 months, though. I really appreciate it. It's very kind of you, and thank you for supporting the stream for so long and just being here. Let alone the sub. Work's kicking my butt? Well, hopefully you can power through the day, and we'll help you with terrible gameplay and slightly better commentary. How about that? Does that sound good? Hey. Minchino there as well. Only catch the same stuff at the lake. Exactly, Forks. If we can get a Starly here, it prevents us getting Starly later on. Gives us a better chance of a better encounter in Route 202. Because if we can dodge Kricketot, we can get a Shinx really early. This is the new run. It is. So last time we got to Cynthia and we failed, basically. But we did finish the run officially to just to close it out. We finished it off. And we did go and complete the fight against Cynthia. But this is the new run. We're starting from scratch. We're using Turtwig this time. There's a couple of different rule changes. But we're seeing how we go. I reckon we can get to Orberg today, but we'll see. Yeah. See, what I'm trying to do, folks, with a lot of this is get rid of the really common encounters early. Because there's a good chance that later on then it forces us to basically catch good stuff. So, for example, Route 204, potentially, or something like that, when we go through Jubilife, and things like that, gives us the potential of catching, for example, Abra. As opposed to, you know, Bidoof or something. Starly. So we're basically naming them after food. So we've got an Oreo and we have digestive. What are we going with for the Starly? What are we thinking, everybody? Are you allowed to use fossils? Yeah, I'm allowed to use the fossil. I'm allowed to use one fossil. So it'll basically be shield on. Because we can't get Cranidos. Love my tree boy. I do like Torterra. I'm a fan. Hopefully he survives long enough to get there, unlike Monferno, who died against Lucario. Why is it always Lucario that mess with us the entirety of the last run? Lucario in bloody Maylene's gym gave us a handful, and Lucario from Cynthia gave us a handful as well. What are we thinking for this one, though? What's a good Hobnob the Starly? What are we thinking? Shortbread. We could go shortbread. I'm going with the biscuits at the minute. That seems to be the running theme of today's foodstuff Pokemon is biscuits. Shortbread. Right. Shortbread the Starly. Added to the party. Let's have a look. That was Lake Verity. So now this gives us basically Twin Leaf Town's a free encounter now where we can get guaranteed Magikarp. Oh, Turtwig as well. I need to put the name in of Oreo. Captured. Nature on Starly. We could do with a good nature. So far, everything is kind of okay. So hopefully it's not a neutral nature again. It's naive. It's increased speed minus special defense. Oh, that's not bad on Staraptor. That's actually pretty good. I mean, increased attack would be nice. But, you know, I'll take that. I think that's pretty good. I mean, special defense on a bird anyway isn't really going to make any difference because we're still going to probably get nuked by electric type attacks. So, how have you all been? It's been good, actually. It's been good, TK. So, well, I only speak for myself when I say that anyway, but it's been good. I'm doing good. It's been good recently. I'm looking forward to Monday with the big birthday stream. I've got some nice little things up my sleeve that nobody apart from about 2 people know about yet. I still need to plan out the schedule of what we're doing, but I know roughly. And things are good, basically. Good for me. I'm having a great old time recently. We hit 800 follows on Sunday. So we hit a new milestone right before the birthday. Wild. Also have things planned. Should I be scared or excited about that? There's a few people who've told me they have things planned. And I'm a bit... I'm a little concerned because like there's about 3 or 4 people that are like, I've got a surprise for you. Just wait until the day. And I'm like, okay. Maybe I don't know. Okay. So this counts as daytime, I believe, or potentially nighttime. It depends. So we've got 2 Pokemon that can pop up here. Shinx or Kricketot. Shinx is a 30% encounter chance here. Kricketot is 10%. So Kricketot is the rare Pokemon here. Kricketot is the rare. It's a Shinx. Is it Intimidate Shinx, though? That would be preferential, to be honest. Guts Shinx, I think, is the hidden ability. It's Rivalry. Oh. Well, Rivalry or Guts. We have to catch it, though. We aren't going to instigate the hidden ability clause or anything, so... Nice. Shinx was caught. Nice. So we got a probably Rivalry Shinx. What do we call Shinx? Hold up. Oh, my internet died for a minute there, did it? That was a weird spike. If anyone can hear this, you might need to just refresh the stream quickly, because there was a bit of a spike there for a second, I think. Or just click the pause button on the stream player and then restart this, like click on the stream again. I think that was just a little lag spike. Just so you're not behind. I was thinking electric. You know, kind of what food stuff in terms of biscuits anyway? What does electric make you think of, you know? Kind of any lemon type biscuits? You know, something like a bit zingy, a bit zesty. What can we call it? Air fryer. Fox, you can't eat an air fryer. I guess it is cooking based. Not quite though. Air fryer though, I like that. That'd be Talonflame air fryer. Not with that attitude. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get a list of biscuits up and see if there's anything that fits the fits the thing here. Images. Okay, we've got digestive. We got Oreo. A lot of these I've never seen before. Oh my god. Lemon curd. That's not a bad shout, actually. That's not a bad one. Hobnob. Oh, I know. Yeah, I've got the name. I've got the name. Jaffa cake. Jaffa cake the Shinks. That's the name. That's what I was looking for. Thank you for the silent lurk, Celine. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. You have fun, whatever it is you're up to, and we will see you around soon. Let's chuck this in quickly. Shinks. Jaffa cake. Thank you very much, though, Celine. Do we have a little shout out for Celine, please? Cheeky little shout out for Celine. As we check out Jaffa cake here. It's obviously rivalry, isn't it? Yeah. Neutral again. Really? Another neutral. 2 neutrals out of 4 Pokemon so far. 2 neutral natures. We've got kind of 2 good natures and 2 neutrals. That's a bit odd, isn't it? Pokemon Marlow, how are you doing? Hello, hello. Thank you for the shout out, folks. Let me just backtrack quickly to when the lag spike thing happened. Forks has things planned as well. Oh boy. Had more planned, but some stuff happened and shipping's a dick. Unfortunate. I know I've had problems with shipping stuff in the US before, so I can understand the issues and frustrations with shipping things because they are particularly annoying. But no one has to do anything though, you know, as you guys all know. None of you have to do anything. None of you should feel like you should have to do anything or anything like that. I don't expect anything from anyone. I'm just gonna do the birthday stream and we'll see what happens, you know? It's not about me, it's about the stream. That's what it's about. Even though it is my birthday, I'm gonna make it as little about me as possible. Jaffa cake the Shinks, though. Pokemon Yellow, Ayo. Is it a Nuzlocke or is it just a regular playthrough? What are we looking at there, TK? I think we're gonna chuck Turtwig in here, probably. Thank you for the appreciation of Jaffa cake there. Ballpark, I like it. Regular, that's fair. I mean, it's probably best to do a regular first try, because if you don't know what's coming, it can be difficult sometimes to run into a Nuzlocke. The other thing I have here now on this sheet that I have as well is I have the data of the trainers on the routes as well. So that's quite helpful. So now I have the basically all the info I need. So I know that this is a jolly Starly. Youngster Tristan has a 3-move Starly. Tackle, growl, quick attack, no hold item. With the keen eye ability. And he has a jolly nature. And then the other person we're going to fight, 2 other people. Last Natalie, who has a level 3 Bidoof. 2 of them with unaware. And tackle and growl. Both of them are jolly as well, so they're basically the same Pokemon. And the youngster Logan will have a Shinx, which does have thunder. Why is everything jolly natured? They've all got speed boosts. What is that? Intimidate Shinx. Everything's bloody speed boosted. Oh my god. Everything's jolly. Why has everything got jolly nature? Level we have Leafage as well at level 6 on Tor. I'm just calling him Torterra. Turtwig. Shortbwed. I can't speak today, can I? I can't get the words out. Shortbwed has quick attack. Apparently, if you rematch the kid, you get a level 19 Starly and a level 31 and 40 Staravia. I guess that's depending on where you are in the game. So this person over here, which is Last Natalie, should have 2 Bidoof. What we're going to do here is we're going to get Shinx. A couple of levels, maybe? Yeah. Shinx, why not? Rivalry, I don't know what gender they are, but still. Mantis in chat. Let me switch back here quickly. Make sure I'm on the right page. There we are. I can see my chat again. Who killed the run? Cynthia. Cynthia killed the run. So basically what happened, I'll give you the quick rundown. We got midway through the Elite Four. First 2 were nice and easy. We got to Flint. We took the fight against Flint and... oh, that was pitiful damage. Oh, is it a female Bidoof? Yeah. Okay, we need to switch out because it's female Bidoof. So we're going to get really bad... Oh, we're going to get bogged down, basically, because of rivalry. So we get, what, minus 10 or 20% attack? Because we're going against a female Pokemon, not a male one. So Shinx is basically trash at dealing with that. So now we need to use Starly for this fight instead. But yeah, Flint basically killed Gastrodon, who was going to be our carry in the Elite Four, because Infernape, after being pushed down to the final Pokemon, he brought out Infernape, which is Focus Sashed, and we couldn't quite do enough damage to one-shot it out of its Sash the second time. I think we must have critted or something on first turn when we hit it down to the Focus Sash. And so what ended up happening was he ended up using a close combat, got a crit on us and one-shotted Gastrodon. We then went into Lucian and had no problems at all. And we took the fight against Cynthia with effectively no counter to Lucario, because we had no ground-type stuff left on the team. And we got through Spiritomb fairly easily. We then had a scrap with Gastrodon, who got beaten quite easily. Roserade did some damage to Pelipper, but got one-shotted by Choice Specs Pelipper. And then we fought Milotic, which basically crippled the rest of the team and eventually went down. Which left her with 2 Pokemon left, which was Lucario and Garchomp. And Lucario basically killed Weavile because it had nothing that was able to do any damage to it. Every move we had was not very effective against Weavile, so we basically just got smacked in the final fight. We got beaten up pretty badly. So then we tried again. We went through it the second time, and there's a highlight on the stream, which you can see underneath now, of what actually happened in the other run. This was taken from the VOD of the 14-minute long, like straight long stalling match between Gastrodon and Milotic, as we basically PP stall her Milotic to death. So it was like a 15-minute fight between Milotic and Gastrodon as they slowly just tried to whittle each other down. They couldn't do enough damage to us, and we potentially were scared to attack them because we only had special attacks pretty much other than Body Slam, So we used up all our body slam PP, but her Milotic has a move called Mirror Coat, which does double damage back on a special move when it's used against Milotic. So we got hit by a Mirror Coat a few times, which meant we couldn't really hit her with a Scald or an Earth Power that we had to deal damage, because we would get hit by a nasty Mirror Coat, and it could potentially be a problem. We're going to switch here as well. We're going to switch into Digestive. So, yeah, there was a stalling match for 15 minutes, and then Gastrodon two-shotted Garchomp in the final fight. And got a dodge. Was it a dodge? No, it used Sword Stance. That's what it was. So we got away with murder, basically, against Garchomp. Yeah, it was a bit of a meme. So then we restarted today, and we've changed the rules slightly. Not many rule changes, but we've basically changed it so that we don't get stuck with the non-tradables anymore. So we've allowed ourselves, providing they get to the correct level of a normal evolution of that type. So Kadabra gets to level 36. We'll now allow a trade evolution to get an Alakazam. The reason that the level lock is in place is to stop us from getting, like, Alakazam in the first gym. I mean, you can imagine how overpowered it would be. You go into Eterna Forest, or go into, like, one of the places early on, you get, you know, first, second gym, and you get a Ghastly from the Pokemon Mansion, and then you get a Gengar before the third gym. It'd be a little overpowered, wouldn't it, to have a stage 3 fairly high stat spread Pokemon that early on in the game? What does this youngster have as well? Let me check. Youngster Logan. Wait, we just beat Youngster Logan, didn't we? No. Oh no, it was was that a regular Shinx we were fighting the whole time? Did I just beat a wild Shinx for no reason? I did, didn't I? That was a regular Shinx I was fighting the whole time for no reason. Oh my god. What a mug. Alright, this guy's a level 5 Intimidate Shinx, and now I realise that it was a terrible idea to bring Bidoof in, because simple means we're going to get hit with a harsh special attack cut from that Intimidate. Oh, this Bidoof is going to be really annoying to play around with, because every time it gets hit by Intimidate, it's just going to get turned into nothing. That being said, we could get a double defense buff, and we're faster. Look at that. We outspeed Jolly Shinx. Yes. Hey, Mono as well. How are you? Let me open my chat again. What run are you doing? We're doing a Nuzlocke. We're doing, I guess, a hardcore Nuzlocke. It's a hardcore Nuzlocke of Shining Pearl. After our previous failed attempt. Look at that. Double defense. Oh, we're going to get double defense drop now by Shinx. We're going to make ourselves as impossible to kill, and then he's just going to hit us with Thunder Shock, and it won't matter anyway. How are you, though, Mono? It's nice to see you. This time we got it? Yes. Yes, we do. Level 16 Alakazam. That would be a meme, wouldn't it? Oh, stop using Leah! Jesus, Shinx. Alright, let's just do this instead then. Now he attacks us. Oh my god. I really hope we get someone with Prankster at some point in this run as well. That would be amazing. We could get a stat. Oh, Jesus. He uses Leer, but he's not even going to use Tackle. He's just going to use Thunder Shock on us. Oh my god. Hello. 4 hits and he goes down though. What's he going to do? We get the outspeed. It's a speed tie. One more hit potentially and Shinx goes down. How much damage is it going to do? Oh, 7 damage. We can't afford that in case of the crit. I think we bring in Jaffa Cake probably here. Is it male? Yeah, it's male Shinx, so we bring in Jaffa Cake here. Hey for the hydrate, TK. I'll take a quick BRB in a minute. Murkrow the only one with Prankster? I honestly don't know, Fox. Prankster's really nice though. I know Sableye is pretty common for having Prankster, but it's obviously not in the game. Or at least if it is, it's National Dex, so I'm not sure. But yeah. Yeah, it's nice to see you doing well on Mono. You have a go on Probester as well. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for hanging out. And you go get your stuff done and kill the rest of the day. Thank you very much for being here. And you have a good one. Take it easy. Youngster Logan goes down. Nice and easy through the first part of the game. We should be getting a new capture soon-ish. When we get to Jubilife, we're also going to backtrack all the way to the start again. And we're going to go get ourselves a Magikarp. Unfortunately, we did also get Rivalry Shinx again instead of Intimidate Shinx, which, you know, admittedly isn't the best. But, you know, it is what it is. Should have healed before we went in for this fight as well, just in case. But we get through there nice and easily. Talk to the kid. I don't think it gives us anything useful, though. There's a Pokeball or a potion here or something. Potion, there we go. Now we'll get out of here and run away. And we reach Jubilife City. Nice. Now I know if we go to the right in a minute, once we finish our stuff in Jubilife towards Auberg, we'll get into a fight with our rival, which we don't want. And I'm pretty sure if we talk to the blonde chick on the table here, then... No, this might be the wrong building. I think this is the wrong building, but we get a Quick Claw. So it'll give us our first held item, which we can already start using, which is quite nice. I think you might be right, though, folks, about Murkrow, but I'm not sure. I know Murkrow does get Prankster, but I can't catch one in this game because I get Mischievous, don't I, instead of Murkrow. I think it's one... They both get each one of the Duskstone Evos, don't they? Yeah, it's Diamond has Murkrow. That's kind of annoying, though, because I actually quite like Murkrow. Would I use one? I don't know. Honchkrow would be interesting. I don't think I've ever used one before. Like, I'd be interested to try it out. Miss Magius is pretty good, though. Why I was asking. I don't know. I mean, we'll find out, I guess. I wouldn't surprise me if you could get Prankster on, like, Miss Magius, but... Next route will be 204, I think, actually. We skip 203, I'm pretty sure. And we go 204, we can get at the top of Jubilife, where we can catch Kricketot or Badoo. There's a potential of getting Zubat because of time of day as well, I think. So we can get another encounter up there as well. We can get 2 more encounters, basically, before... And we can have a full team before we get into the first set of fights here with our rival. So we are going to do that. We've got to watch out because that's Charge Beam, double Charge Beam Abra in there, which we are very much not ready to fight yet. So we're not going to go and deal with them. We'll go and deal with Charge Beam Abra, the Abra that's beaten Volkner. Oh, we don't want to make a group through this. Charge Beam Abra that's beaten Volkner and gotten the Charge Beam TM. Brutal, those Abras, let me tell you. Brutal. If I miss any stuff in chat today as well, I apologise. I'm a little all over the place at the minute. That's the blonde chick we need to talk to on the table. There we go, Quick Claw. I would say we trade for it as a version exclusive, but if we traded a version exclusive, it would feel like that would be the only way we'd be able to do that, I guess, is... I guess we could do a vote in chat as to whether we trade a version exclusive for a version exclusive. So I would have to trade a Mischievous for it. So if we got Mischievous as an encounter, we would potentially have the ability for you guys to decide if you want to swap it for a Murkrow. But then we would have to know what the version exclusives were. I don't know. Charge Beam Abra kick Volkner's ass? Probably, dude. That Magic Guard Abra. There's the clowns. I think we need to go in the trainer school, so we won't do the rest of this yet. We won't talk to anyone else. We can go out here and grab the old rod, though. Yeah, we'll talk about the trade thing. The trade thing being new is kind of still up for debate a little bit at the minute in terms of like exactly what the rules are about it. Kind of evolution is the main thoughts I was going with at the minute, but of course we could always change it to include version exclusives as well. Depending on maybe... I don't know, something. Or we flip a coin or something if we get a version exclusive to decide whether we're allowed to trade it. Or have to trade it for the opposite exclusive or not or something. I don't know. We're running back basically all the way to Twin Leaf Town right now, though. If you're wondering why we're doing that, it's because we can get a... What they called? Magikarp. We're going to go and get ourselves a Magikarp from Twin Leaf Town. So we don't have to save... Gyarados or Magikarp for a later on encounter. We can get it now, really early on in the game. I don't know if that's fair. The trade evolutions make sense, but now you're bringing outside Pokemon into the game. Just feels wrong. Yeah, I suppose that's true. It could be like a perfect IV, EV train type one as well. Like if you got it late in the game, you could get like a level 50 Murkrow or something that has like really strong stats and things. So yeah, no, I think that's probably a good rule of thumb is we'll ban the version exclusive trading then. Yeah, I think you're probably right on that, folks. Let's skip here. Yeah, we're gonna get a Magikarp. We're going to go and fish. Fish for a Magikarp down here in this pond. Which basically gives us a free encounter. Because Twin Leaf Town, you can't catch anything else here, basically, other than this pond. So we might as well catch a Magikarp while it's here, because we're never going to come back here, probably, till the end of the game. So let's fish. Not even a bite. Damn. Come on, Magikarp. Up to the top of the pond. Nothing. Oh my god, we're not getting a bite yet. This isn't good, is it? Oh my god. We're actually not going to get anything here. They knew we were coming, so they got rid of all the Pokemon out of the pond. Fishing with the old rod, the only thing we can get here is Magikarp, yeah. The 100% guaranteed encounter. We could get Psyduck if we had Surf. Or if we had the good rod, we could potentially get a Goldeen as well. Is there really no... Come on, there's got to be something here. Give us one There we go. What was that, like 5 attempts at fishing before we got a Magikarp? Jeez. Took its time. So this will give us another Pokemon though here. Level 6 Magikarp. We're going to hit it with 1 tackle. Still don't understand how the fishing works in Pokemon. I don't know if it's based on the rod or the area or both. What do you mean? What you get, you mean? What encounters you get? Or just actual finding a Pokemon itself? The encounters, yeah, the encounters will depend on the rod you have. So if you look at the one that we were just looking at there, I'll read all of the encounters. Where were we? Twin Leaf Town. So basically what you can get here, the way it works is the old rod will give you like the lowest tier Pokemon. The good rod will give you the access to the mid tier Pokemon. And the super rod obviously gives you the best. So in the case of Twin Leaf Town, we can only get Magikarp using the old rod here. If we use the good rod, we have a 50-50 chance basically of getting Magikarp or Goldeen on the fishing rod instead. And if we use a super rod, which is the best one, we basically get the... Wait, you can get an odd keystone here. Really? Oh, okay, never mind. And you could also get the Azure Flute to try and get Arceus as well. Interesting. But if you use a super rod, you basically get the evolved forms of those. So you can get a Seaking or you can get a Gyarados. Because basically the level of the Pokemon will increase with the rod. So the old rod, we can get a Magikarp between level 3 and 10. The good rod will get a Magikarp between 10 and 25. And obviously past level 20, it would be Gyarados. So then it's level 30 to 55 is the range for the super rod where we can get a Gyarados. Yeah, there is a super rod. I believe in BDSP, you actually, stupidly, I think this is really bad. You don't get the super rod until after you beat Cynthia, as far as I'm aware, in BDSP. You can't get it until you've defeated Cynthia. Yeah, there you go. Forks has just said as well, you have to beat the Elite Four to get the super rod in this game. Okay, so we got the fish. What are we going to call the fish? Do we still want to go with the biscuits? We could call it goldfish, because goldfish crackers. Goldfish? We're going with, like, food themes on these. Sushi. Sushi's a good one as well. Sushi fits the food... Oh, we could... Oh, hang on now. We might have to do a vote here. Goldfish or sushi? Alright, I'm going to do a poll. And then I'm going to take a BRB while the poll's up. Fish and chips. That was actually one I was thinking of, but I thought that's a bit too stereotypical, so I'll go for a different one. Magikarp name. Just do the most British run possible and call it, like, Spiffing or something. We're going to chuck a third one into the mix, although we could save one of these for a later Pokemon as well and call it Sashimi. But sashimi is going to be an option as well. Okay, so we got 3 options. We got goldfish, sushi, or sashimi. Okay? You're going to get 1 vote each. Deep fried. I love that. 3-minute poll starts now. While we do that, I'm going to switch to my BRB screen. I'm going to go grab a drink real quick. And I'm going to bang the Pokemon music back on in the background. There we go. We have Eterna City. With some saxophone smooth jazz by the sounds of it. I'll be back in just a sec. Everyone make sure to go take a BRB as well once you've done your votes. A quick drink, a quick snack, go for a bathroom break, all that stuff. Quickly do that, have a stretch. And come back in a second. We'll be back and we'll be ready to go again. Okay, everybody? BRB. I just had a thought as well. If anyone would have redeemed the hidden ability redeem for Magikarp, I'll be willing to fish for one to try and get a hidden ability Magikarp. We can give it a few attempts now. And if we don't get it within like 5 attempts or something, then I'll just get off stream, but... Sushi wins, by the looks of it. What was the spread? 4-1-0. There you go, 5 votes. Alright. We don't have the redeem on, so you can't actually use it right now. Okay, so the Nox cat ears we'll have as that as well. Welcome in, Sprinkles. It's nice to see you. That dead emote. We're not on the BLB screen anymore. There you go, you're free. We have a shout out for Sprinkles, please. Sushi. The Magikarp. Old Sushi. Thank you for the shout out for Sprinkles. How you doing, Sprinkles? Nice to see you. I need to turn the music off again as well, don't I? Hello. How are you? Alright, so Water Park has done a Nox cat and a cat ears. Which, in this case, is going to be... I'll give you the redeems anyway. But that's effectively the redeem, which isn't actually allowed right now because I've turned it off just so we didn't use it for the starter and stuff. Of the hidden ability. The only thing is, I need to check because I think do all Magikarp come with Swift Swim? And then they get the hidden ability after evolving is the only problem. No. Okay, so we need to find one with Rattled. The only way we'll be able to know is by catching it, because we can't proc Swift Swim before. Okay, so we're going to have to find... We're going to fish from... We're going to take like 10 attempts now, and if we don't get it, I'm going to write it down, and we're going to catch a Magikarp I'm going to do this after stream. I'm going to try... Well, actually, we should check the one we got first. You never know. I don't know what the chances of getting the Magikarp with the hidden ability are, but still. Swift Swim. It's minus speed anyway, so I'm glad this one's going to be gone. I'm not going to add it to the thing yet. We'll catch as many sushis as we need. Resting up. Woke up early to take my partner in for... That's a word I've never seen before. Lassic? Is that an L? Lassic? Oh, for Lassic. That could be Lassic, I guess. I know you said they were having a surgery, weren't they? So hopefully that all goes well. Or they had a surgery. One of the two. Everything went well? Oh, yeah, there you go. Everything went well. Now you have spaghetti. It's always a nice thing to get as well. We love a bit of spaghetti around here. It's nice to see you, though. Thank you for joining the Discord as well. Welcome in. Officially. This could take a while catching these Magikarp, so we're going to catch like 10 or something. And then go from there. Oh, it was an I? Okay, there you go. It was more specific then. Word I've never come across before. There you go. You learn something new every day. Magikarp. I won't go into the details, but it's good. That's what we'd love to see. I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm glad to see it went well, that's pretty. You dare to break out the ball, Magikarp. What is that about? There we go. Rightly so. They're actually a way of knowing the percentage of hidden abilities. Oh, the only problem I just realized is we're going to get all the XP from this, aren't we? I mean, we'll have to call them all sushi just in case. What I'll probably do is, if I have to do this in off-stream, to avoid over-leveling for the cap, I'll probably end up just using a Pokemon that's, like, in the box or something to do it. Oh, the only... Hang on. Actually, I think I'm going to write this down, and we might have to do this later on, because we don't have access to the mobile box yet, either. So I won't be able to check them without going back to the Pokemon Center. So I think I'm going to write this down, and I'm going to look for this Magikarp after stream when we get past the point where we have the box unlocked. So we won't be able to do that yet, and then I'll just re-level it. Inability, Magikarp. Yeah. Because I think otherwise, logistically, it's just going to be a fucking nightmare and me having to run back and forth between the box and that. So I think we'll do that. We'll stick with the one we've got. Or we'll stick with the first ones we had here and we'll just release it for now, I guess. Sushi, the second sushi. Actually, I don't think we can do that yet, can we? We'll figure it out when we get there. Thank you for the hydrating spinal there, Sprinkles. It's nice to see you, though. Hopefully, by being in here, it'll let you de-stress a bit after today. But yeah, so I'll try and find that Magikarp off stream. As I say, it's probably by the time we get done with today's stuff and do the fight against Rourke and that, then we're going to be here for ages otherwise. I'm going to have to keep running back and forth between the boxes and then go back to the lake to get another Magikarp and that, so we'll just move on from that for now. So for now, I won't put it in the encounters. Or I'll put Magikarp in. I won't add any of the... I don't know, I call it sushi, but I'll leave the nature in that because we don't know what it'll be when we actually get it. Hi, Sil. How are you? Welcome in. And Sean. Hello, hello. How are you guys doing? Nice to see you. What I'll do, though, is Shall I box both the Magikarp? I don't know. The only problem is with this, it could take a lot of Pokeballs for ones that I can't proc the ability on. Swift Swim doesn't... No, I can't get anything that'll have Drizzle yet either, can I? Alright, one of these is going in the box anyway. Can we release... I assume we can only release them from the box. We can. This one's going. Bye, Sushi. It was good while it lasted. You're out. We'll keep the other one for now. Doing quite alright. That's what we want to see. Glad to see you doing alright, though, Sil. Nice to see you. It was a pleasure to have you. Oh, we got through with no wild Pokemon encounters right there. Yo. Spoke too soon. And my end of year review. Ooh. Well, the fact that you didn't say you were utterly devastated suggests to me that it might have gone well. So that's good. We'll take that. Do you get XP for catching Pokemon in this game? We do. So what I'll probably end up doing is maybe I'll catch like a trash... Specifically for the Magikarps, I'll probably catch like a trash Pokemon. Like I'll get like a random extra something and I'll use it to get the catches. The other thing I'll do is, if in the event that we get to later on levels where I need to catch higher level stuff and I don't have a fodder Pokemon to use, I'll potentially use something that's been killed during the run to do it as well, so I don't force level things that need to stay down on the XP. Because obviously the last thing I want to do is over level, because if anyone's here for the last run of this anyway, you'll know the level caps in this game are actually really tight till the end. They are really tight in the game till the end. The level cap is a real squeeze. So this should be Route 204. We could fish again here if we want. Let's see what we get. Route 204, Bidoof. So 204, we should be looking for a... Apparently you can get Ralts here, but I think that's from a Swarm. We're going to get Kricketot or Bidoof here, basically. If it technically counts as nighttime, which it does, we may get Zubat. But we kind of would prefer Bidoof, I think, here. A specific feedback a little later. Well, there you go, though. So, I'm glad to hear it probably went alright. Bidoof. The return of Roserade from last time. Well, it never made it to Roserade, but still. Bidoof the play here. We do have Torterra already on the team, but it will give us another grass option if anything happens. Also gives us double options for the first gym. We're going to tackle it instead, I guess. Worry Seed. If it's Poison Point, that would be quite useful. I think the other option on this Bidoof is Natural Cure. Which is actually not bad here either, to be fair. Natural Cure is quite nice, because it means we can switch out and remove status abilities. Or status, afflictions. Route 204, Bidoof. 25% encounter chance. Natural Cure, Poison Point, or the hidden ability Leaf Guard, which prevents status conditions in strong sunlight. We did get a Bidoof. We did! We got a level 4 Bidoof, which we're going to call Bidoof. What's Bidoof going to be called? Remember, we're going with the food naming scheme so far. So we have sushi, Oreo, digestive, shortbread, and Jaffa cake. Bud. I mean, it's a plant, so we could go with something like that. We could call it like asparagus or something. Rich tea. Tea. Okay, we got a couple of different angles there. Pina colada. We're going for the drinks on this one by the looks of it. Nettle tea. Okay, it seems like this is going to be a drink-themed one then. Brussels sprouts. Oh my god. We've got like 5 options here. I think we're going to have to put this to the vote, aren't we? The poll is going to have to come out here. Again. We're going to have a 1-minute poll. Spinach. 1-minute poll, everybody. Bidoof name. We'll go with the drink names for this one to cut the options down. Actually, pina colada will actually fit, I think, won't it? Yeah, it should fit. Nettle tea. Should fit just about as well. We'll go with nettle tea, pina colada. Well, I guess tea and nettle tea, kind of a similar thing. So maybe I'll get rid of that and put one of the other options in. Spinach or Brussels sprout, I think will be too big. So we won't be able to have that one, unfortunately, unless we just call it sprout. Guess we go spinach then. Spinach. Spinach, pina colada, or nettle tea / tea. 1 minute poll. Now's your chance. We need a drink for all the bread. Yeah, we do. We probably need a drink at some point. And a drink Pokemon. Trying to think what good Pokemon are coming up that we could give good names to. How are we going to come up with a name for Abra that works with the food theme? If we get one, that is. We'll break the naming scheme as well, and we won't call Geodude Wagnus this time. I know we always do, but still. Rock Candy? Yeah, it'll have to be Rock Summit. We could incorporate Rock in. Rock Candy, Rocky Road, something like that. We could get Summit in there. Peanut. Call him some sort of nut, maybe. I don't know. Nettle Tea wins. Wow. That's a surprise. That was the only one that got votes. Nettle Tea. Wow. Only 3 votes. So someone who suggested their own one probably didn't even vote for their... didn't even vote for one. Nettle Tea. Nettle Tea the Badoo. 2 grass types on the team. There we are. Name is just superior. Well, fits a rose Pokemon. It does. That's true. Does fit the theme well. Relaxed nature. Oh, it's natural cure. That's the worst nature we've gotten so far. I feel like my thing probably my expression then probably says all we need to know when I went, oh, relaxed nature minus speed. Oh, that's literally all you need to know about how good that is. Oh. Minus speed on Rose Raid, increased defense is atrocious. Because we're a fast Pokemon, so that's not good. That's really bad. Rose Raid, it should still be fast in itself, but that's not great. Natural Cure is okay, though. Switch outs gives status swaps. Or status removal is nice. We do, unfortunately, though, not have the... We don't have Poison Point, which could be clutch, but that's okay. That's all right. It's not insane, but it's not terrible. We also have a couple of encounters coming up here later on, which will be Auburg Gate, Auburg City, Route 203, and Auburg Mine, where we're almost guaranteed to get the 3 different Pokemon from the caves of Zubat, Geodude, and Onix. So we'll see what happens there as well. We've also got a Route 207 coming up in the not too distant future. We also have a potential catch on Ravaged Path. Like, there's a few options coming up here of things we can get. Let me check chat again real quick. Do my job. Actually looking at chat. Got to vote. I was just head at it like a dummy. DK loves people. Okay. Feel like that might have been a slight bit of sarcasm, judging by the evil face next to it. Kinda hurts. Minus speed Rose Raid isn't great. Yeah, it's a pain. That is Garbo sad. Yeah, it's not good, is it? We haven't put the Quick Claw on yet. We need to do that as well. Off a call with some dumb people, but I'm good. Well, at least you're off the call with the dumb people now, though. That's the thing, isn't it? You're off the call with the dumb people now. You don't have to worry about the dumb people anymore. That's the main thing. Hello, Bevan. It's a random stuff in chat there. Random gibberish in the chat there. How are you, Bev? Nice to see you, mate. Let's talk to Forks here and give him his package. Just woke up. Did you get some good sleep, Bevan? Did you sleep well, or was it you woke up late and didn't sleep well? What happened? Here's the news. Okay. Okay. Get ready as well now. This is the final boss of the game. We're about to fight against the two charge beam Abras. So definitely Magikarp is not going to be here, nor is Shortbread. This is going to be a fight for Turtwig. And Turtwig's basically going to use Leafage and may one-shot them. I don't know. It's going to be resistant, and we'll do okay here against these two. This should be the best starter pick to prevent us from being clapped by Abra. As a Whales... Oh, no. Whales redeem as well. Let me get that on in a second. I need my timer up. Where's my timer? Where is it? Timer, that's all, not clock. 5 minutes. Alright, 5 minutes is going, innit? 5 minutes on the timer. Couple of charge beam Abras here. I mean, this might not be quite as much of a clencher as a fight as it's been in the past, but we're going to see what happens. We're slower. We don't get a quick claw proc. And we eat 2 damage from Abra there, so I don't think we're too worried about it.
Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like
Hello,
roaring.
Sean. How are you doing, mate? And thank you very much for the 100 bits. But that's very kind of you, but completely unnecessary. Put the wallet away. What are you doing? Put it away. Thank you very much for the 100 bits, so Sean, mate. I appreciate it. How's it going? We're Quick Claw Onyx. We don't have an Onyx yet, unfortunately, Bevan. So, but we do have the Quick Claw, so we've only got part of the combination. We can't quite do it yet. Wanted to wake up before stream started. Wanted to be on time. Yeah, it's all right, Bevan. It's no problem, mate. We don't mind at all. You get, I'd be, I'm happier to know that you're looking after yourself and getting some good rest than being here at stream, you know. I'm always going to be streaming again at some point where you'll be able to catch me, you know, but I'd rather you get some good rest, you know. Make sure you're in good condition. Quick Claw proc. Nope. Charge Beam comes in again, claps us with another 2 damage, 3 damage. Here we go. Leafage comes out from Turtwig. Oh, it doesn't one-shot the second Abra. Huge plays here. Charge Beam come out again. Another one. Second Charge Beam. It does no damage again, basically, because we resist quite heavily. I'm just stumbling over all my words today, innit? It's terrible. Awful it is. I can't bloody speak. Level 8 Starly now as well. Got to watch out for those level caps, remember? Level 14. We got to watch out for the cap. The fight against Rourke is Cranados is level 14. We can't go above it. Stay under. Currently at work, but wanted to stop by and show my support. Thank you very much, Mr. Pez. Thank you for coming in and saying hi. Hopefully it's a good day at work so far, and will continue to be a nice, quiet day. And thank you for coming in here and saying hi. So, we appreciate it. Good luck with the rest of your day. And thank you to everyone as well. I just remember this while Clopas came in. But thank you to everyone for the interactions with the old birthday post on Twitter and Discord as well. I appreciate it. Thank you for helping spread the word. I appreciate it very much. Thank you all for that. Here we go. Get the poor catch. Talk to the clowns. That was me after the last run against Cynthia. Absolute clown. Spread the word of my hand-holding companion or I'll pee your pants. That's a bit of a threat, that is. Can a Pokemon hold an item? Well, my Turtwig's holding the Quick Claw, so I gotta say no on that one. This guy's talking a load of rubbish. Yeah, thank you to everyone for all the support with that stuff, though. You know, I don't know. I'm a bit nervous about Monday, to be honest with you. I know it should be an exciting time, and it is, but I'm a bit nervous about it, to be fair. We should come back here in a minute, shouldn't we? I'm a bit nervous. Don't know, I haven't done an event like this for a while, and I feel a bit strange doing it because I'm not one for big celebrations or anything. So I feel a bit I don't know, it feels a bit out of place, you know, I suppose. But it's especially nice, though, to go into a big event like this as well after hitting a milestone and getting the big 800, because that was nice, a nice little bonus, I suppose, going into it. I don't think there's anything in here at all, so there's no point hanging out in Jubilife any longer. I don't think it's worth it. We probably want to go to the Pokemon Center. Oh, we've already been to the Pokemon Center, never mind. I think all we need to do now is leave here, and we can get another capture here on... Oh, it's a rival fight against Forks, never mind. I forgot our first chance to challenge Forks. He has a Starly out front, and he switches to the Chimchar in the back. Oh my goodness, watch out for that Chimchar. I'm not very scared, to be honest with you. He doesn't even have a fire move yet. Hang on, how is Chimchar level 9 and he doesn't have Ember yet? We got Leafage at level 6. How does that work? Excuse me, game? What? He doesn't even have a fire type move yet? What's that about? He don't even have a stab. That's so stupid. Time is up, by the way. The question is, will Tackle do more than Leafage, which will be half damage because it's neutral, but it's stab, so Tackle's better here, I think. Quick attack. We eat this fairly well, though. We're pretty bulky. Pretty bulky, you know? I'll be there. That's what we... Look at you guys. No. You're all gonna be there. Not gonna leave me on my own on my birthday. Yeah, I don't know. I just... I've never been one for big events. Oh, a quick claw. There we go. I appreciate that. Don't be nervous. You're gonna do great. Just think of it as a long stream. Maybe what help calms nerves. That's probably part of it, to be honest. I haven't done a 12 hour for so long. Usually takes it out of me quite a lot. And I haven't planned out the sections yet either, so I need to decide, like, times of when we're going to do things. Basque Legion in chat. Ayo. We're also going to switch out here as well. I think we're going to bring in... Is it male? Yeah, we're going to bring in Starly. Not Starly, Shinx. Make sure you take breaks. I'm gonna make sure I run a schedule on the day. I'm gonna have like specific times for certain things, and I'll make sure I force breaks in as well. Basque Legion though, they're worth that catch. That's a rare Pokemon, and it's part of the fishing event. Make sure you get the catch on that. We're gonna go Thunder Shock into the Chimchar. He goes for the scratch. We are at -1. Oh, it's huge from the Chimchar. Massive critical hit. Oh dear. We need to swap out now, don't we? Swapping Oreo back in is kind of dangerous now, though, so I think we need to bring Starly in here. We won't be at -1. We probably get 1 or 2 hits off with the quick attack, able to switch out. Level 9 Chimchar here. Pretty strong, actually, in fairness. Okay, 6 damage. We can go for the quick attack. Take the priority move. I think we can probably go one... Or Leah. We can go one more hit, I think, and we're okay. I think with a crit, we're still okay with the -1 defense. So we're okay. Which means we probably kill him in the next turn. He's gone for Leah again. I think we go for another... yeah, we go quick attack again to end it here, I think. Thank you, Sil, for being here. I appreciate it, my dude. Hope you have a lovely rest of your stream. Much love and hugs, everyone. You have a good one, Sil. Thank you for being here, as always. Thank you for hanging out and helping us by throwing a name in for the poll. Appreciate it. And thank you for being here, hanging out, saying hi, all that stuff. We always appreciate you around here. And you're a legend. So, you have a good one at work. Have a good rest of your day. And hopefully it goes by quickly. And it's a nice, easy day for you. Nothing too stressful. We'll see you around. Look at those emotes. Aww. Sean got a big fish as well. Lovely. What will I see? Where's Ravaged Path? I guess we have to go up there later on. Yeah. Route 204. I'm going to actually go up north now to Route 204 first. I think. Trainers. Oh, is this north, though? Hang on. Route 203 south. 204 even. What trainers have we got? Brilliant Diamond. Fresh Pearl. Oh, Brilliant Diamond, Shiny Pearl trainers. Youngster Tyler has a Magikarp and a Starly, which isn't Jolly, finally. Interesting. We'll put Shinx up front, then. There's also... Who's this, though? Last Sarah? She must be the one with the Jolly Bidoof. That's level 7. So... Okay, no, we'll just stick with Shinx up front. We'll potion it. So we've already got a capture here. So remember, we got Bidoof from here. We can't capture that Pokemon as well. But there's 2 fights here that we take. 3 fights here that we take. I think. Once we've done that, we can go into Ravaged Path. And we can grab a... We can talk to the hiker in there. I think there's an item, but I'm not sure if we can get it yet. And we can get a capture in there as well, which will potentially be Geodude. Or... oh, nice paralysis. Lovely. Power on Bidoof. I guess we'll just go for the Stab Thundershock again. Nice. Okay, this is cruising along nicely. He gets powered again. 2 paralysis hits in a row. Unlucky. Oh dear. Bidoof's falling apart. Finally lands a defense curl. Not that it matters because we're hitting him with those special attacking moves. Strong Thunder Shocks coming at it from the Shinx. Can we put him down in one more? I think we can. Not quite. And then when we choked, we fumbled. Fumbled just like me against Cynthia. Hey, that's just going to be like the new theme of jokes, isn't it, for like the next week. It's just going to be me mentioning fumbling fight against Cynthia. Save the Thundershock PP and go for the tackle. From Jaffa Cake. Bidoof goes down. Remember, we don't want to overlevel either. We got to be careful because we do have... to get to the gym... Although I don't think we will overlevel before the gym, personally, but we've just got to be careful just in case. We don't want to make a mistake and accidentally have anything bad happen. If needs be, I'll take certain Pokemon out of the party, but I think we're okay for now. Main heroes at the minute for the first gym. Obviously, Gyarados isn't available. Won't be available. So we're going to have Nettle-T and Oreo. Also, Sushi, remember, we need to kind of ignore for now, because it will be swapped for a hidden ability Gyarados. Or a hidden ability Magikarp. Which is interesting, because it means we're going to lose 2 Intimidators. That's pretty interesting, isn't it? Losing 2 Intimidators is pretty big. It's going to be a Moxie Gyarados instead. Which, that could be good, but it means it's going to be more of an attacking threat than an option to bring in on the defensive side to drop attack down. It's going to be interesting. First one shot of the run comes out from the Shinx with a huge Thunder Shock into the Magikarp. Knocks him out in 1 clean hit. Nicely done. 26 XP. Solid. It should be Starly next, who has Keen Eye. Quick attack says how much they're going to do. 4 damage is fine. This should one-shot probably as well. Nice. Mowing through them so far. This is going nicely. I say I'm kind of aiming for Rourke by the end of today. I think Gym 1 would be nice to have finished by the end of today. And then we can move on from there. So that's kind of where we're aiming, is Gym 1 today. We'll go from there after. There's this last up here I think has... Do we have Wing Attack yet on start? I think we did get Wing Attack, didn't we? We do. Okay, so we're going to use Starly then, because she should have a Bidoof. And then that kid don't want to fight us. We're going to go into the cave here, which is Ravaged Path. And we're going to get a catch as well on... It'll be... we've already got the Magikarp, so we can go there. It'll be Geodude or Zubat. So there's a chance of us getting Crobat again. Who knows? Whether or not they'll feature in the first team, I don't know. We might put them in the back box for now. See what happens. I'm just thinking, I don't know if we immediately want to go for it or not. Don't think we take any poison damage here either because that was our last Pokemon. Yeah. Crobat was a champ last time? Yeah, Crobat really was a champ last time. If we do get the option to use it, we might well bring it in. I don't know. Okay, so it's gonna be Geodude, isn't it? What's good again? I mean, probably the best thing to do is just go with, like, Digestive and just, like, hit them with, you know, tackles and stuff. Or Zubat. Antidote. Oh, this isn't where the hiker is. That's the other cave. That's fine. Run around and wait until we get something. It's either going to be Zubat or Geodude. I reckon it's Geodude, but... Zubat! Not bad. Welcome back to the team, Noibat. Ooh, got it. Okay, it was a crit. Bidoof knew what he was doing there. Supersonic. So level 4 male Zubat. Okay. Zubat. What do we call Zubat? Again, we need a drink. There's nothing bat-based we can really do, is there? Is there anything based on the name? Grape? Does work with the purple coloration. I guess it would work as well, because Crobat's basically a purple ball. Yeah, we'll go grape. Grape. Grape the zoo. Can enter that name. You what? Why can we not have the word grape? Might have to put an accent on the A. That's stupid, though. The R word? Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah, but surely their AI is good enough to determine that that's not what we've done there. Inner focus, increase speed, minus special defense. That's not bad. Naive-natured Zubat. Grape. Naive-natured Grape the Zubat. Nice. Probably going to go in the box for now. Because probably not going to be useful in the first gym, what with there being a bunch of rock types running around. So there we go. Yeah, you might be right, though, actually, about why it flagged it. I think it's a bit silly, though. Because, like, it's obviously not spelling that. We should get another capture right here as well. Route 203. Which is basically it's a 50-50 really, depending on how lucky we get here. It's either going to be good or it's going to be terrible. One of the two. It's either about to be Cricketot or Abra. So let's see if we strike gold or strike out. Shinx. Okay, we switch. Intimidate Shinx. Run away from that one. I'm rooting for Abra here. If we get Abra, amazing. Starly. We want Abra. You imagine Alakazam. Alakazam on the team. That'd be insane. And we'd have a Pokemon to do a Garchomp already with Dazzling Gleam. And Alakazam, which is fast. We'd have a Dragon-type counter already. And a strong counter for other, you know, poison types, for example. Fighting types. Alakazam's a good check for a lot of things, actually. And it's got a versatile move pool. Kricketot or Abra. Both are 10% spawn chances, so... It's the Abra! Yes! We pull an Abra before we get Kricketot. I thought we were going to get cucked. Now all we have to do is catch it. No! Abra fled. Alright. I have a question for everybody. Do we count that as a missed encounter? Or do we try one more time to get an Abra? And if we don't get it, we leave it, but double or nothing. What do we think? I'm fine with either. I'd prefer it if we got it, but I mean, because Abra's good, but if we don't get it, it's not the end of the world, because we still have other chances. Bevan's fault, go again. Poor Bevan's getting blamed for that. I love it. Unfortunate, Bevan. Don't worry about it. Alright. If little Timmy comes in here now and starts complaining, then I'll just say it was the chat that told me to get another Abra. I think it's a little unfair with some of these anyway, because we had this in Sword and Shield where we got roared by a Hippowdon, and it's like... There's not really anything you can do, and it's completely random. Abra's different, of course, because it only has teleport, but some of them can just roar you for no reason. It's very annoying. Watch us get Kricketot. Jinx, okay. Gonna play hard to get now, isn't it? Floatzel in chat. Do I have a Floatzel in Pokemon community game? I do not. Guess I'm catching a Floatzel. Nice. And I did catch it. Abra, there he is. It's got terrible IVs in that though. We should have got a Great Ball just in case, I guess, but... Come on, Abra. No, you little fuck! Fuck you, Abra. Well, that's our chance of getting Abra gone. Route 203, missed catch. Fucking Abra. Status missed. That's frustrating. Keep in mind, though, because it's a missed encounter, not killed, if we do find Abra in the future, we do have the ability to catch it still, so... That being said, I actually don't know where else we can get Abra. So... that might be the only chance we get. Oh, we can't even get Great Balls yet, either. Never mind. That's so annoying, though. Yeah, I don't think we can get Abra for a while now. Maybe I'll have a look. Abra. Capture rate. DMs. Routes where it appears. Doesn't actually show me, that's annoying. Oh, locations. Route 203 and Route 215. 215 is the only other place we can get it, which is after Heart Home. So that will be before, that would be gym, post Gym 2. According to the website I've looked at anyway, that's where it says the next one will be. So it's going to be a while before we get Abra. We missed 203, 204. What's the next route? I guess Allberg Gate. Which we can get guaranteed Geodude basically there because we've got the other already. Allberg Gate, then guaranteed Geodude encounter. This isn't a trailer if I remember rightly, yeah. This kid is though, so we'll fight him with Bidoof. That's disappointing though, I was hoping we could get that Abra. Abra would have been good because of course with the new rule, potentially Alakazam. Although remember we were guaranteed basically to get Ghastly as well later on. We could still get a Gengar. This thing uses Growl, that'll be annoying. That's fine. North of Allberg, but it's rare. I'm trying to think what route that is. That could be Route 215, yeah. Looking at the options, it'll basically be the only thing we can catch as well. So we'll be forced into another Abra chance, by the looks of it.
I can't believe what I'm seeing.
Oh my god, socially? Yo, 27 months. No way. It really been 27 months. Holy Jesus. Hello, hello, socially. How are you doing? It's nice to see you. Always good to see you. And thank you so much for the 27 months. Absolutely wild. Just coming in saying hi every once in a while is crazy in itself for that long. Let alone drop in a sub. Honestly, I don't know what to say. Thank you so much, my dude. Absorb, of course. Critical hit. Oh, no. But I'm going to have fun farming that Magikarp later on, eh? Oh, stop it, Zubat. Stop using Absorb. It's really good to see you, though, socially. Doing pretty good. How are you guys? It's going good. It's going good. Well, at least for me, anyway. Can't speak for anyone else. Well, I'm doing good. I'm having a good time. Things have been good recently. Life's been alright. Streams have been good. We love to see socially around. Always good to see the lad. Pokeball, grab that. Just love that. Always the Forks, Bevan, and socially back and forth. I love that guy. Things we love to see. I'm so disappointed about Abra though, not gonna lie. Can't believe it. Look at, there it is. There's all three of you. Hey, yo. Cricket Top, watch out. He's got Struggle Bug probably as his only move. Or at least damaging move, so it should be okay. It's special attacking, so we can't go in for a defense curl. Oh, he's got Pound. Look at you, all your I mean, shit, your little group, your trifectas together, that's what we love to see. Nasty Struggle Bug there from Cricket Top. Big hit. Keep in mind, Cricket Top we haven't caught yet either. So, missing it before this coming up. Now remember, we got two Abras and we never saw a Cricket Top at all. But getting it, like, not getting it this early means we potentially could get other Pokemon later on that we might not want. So Kricketune is now an option that we could potentially catch later on, which we don't want. Do I get this 6 pound or 2 pound protein powder? How fast do you go through protein powder? And what's the price difference? I just vibe to the music in this game as well. It's nostalgic. Well, double drop. Been a while since I got protein powder. It's probably going to take 2 more tackles. I'd say £2 bag. Whoa, crit? Or did we just get a bad damage roll the first time? I'm confused. We got harsh drop on our attack and still killed it with the same amount of damage. 20 for a £2, 80 for a 4. A 40 for it, yeah. I go with a £2, I think. Getting Bronzor in the grass before Wayback Cave. That leaves Gibble as the only option to catch. This is true, actually. Remember, Gibble's not banned either. We could get Gibble. Wagwan Jiu Leng, I reckon, yeah, I reckon. It's just the bends and that, you know? Oh, this is the worst fight. This might actually be just as bad a fight as Gastrodon versus Milotic. This is that level we're at right now. That music! Gotta love it. Get the Badoo as well. I mean, we're going to switch out for this when there's no way we're staying in on the Badoo. May as well just switch out for the Starly. Starly won't actually be that useful in the next gym either, so it's kind of one of those... Like... May as well get it a few levels now, because it's not actually going to be used anyway. Got a fat bunda still. Thank you very much, Bevan. Yeah, I reckon £2 bag though sounds good. I actually still have some protein powder from a while back as well. I should probably use that. Probably use it up at some point. Nice. One more trainer. We won't fight with Bidoof this time. We'll stick not Oddish, Badoo up front. I can become yoked. You can become yoked. Yoke. Machop. Be the anime character I was supposed to be. Yes, Bevan. Do it. Kick the shit out of me. Don't do that part. Won't end well for you. I mean, hug you. Yeah. After all those times, Bevan, that I met your sister at Comic-Con and kicked her teeth in, remember, you know? I remember when you used to come in and do that. That, like, copy pasta. Could have gone for the stun spore here, but it's kind of risky because it's, I don't know. Yo, I'm actually kind of... I might switch out here. He's gone for double defense drops. Switch in and go for the Thunder Shot, because Machop's probably got weak special defense. Jesus, he's hell-bent on using Leer, isn't he? Oh my god. There we go. Nox guy's pretty cool. My sister met him at Comic-Con. It's cool you took that picture with her, but it's strange that you just kicked the shit out of her. Yeah, I don't know, Bevan. I do strange things sometimes, you know? So if it counts as a copy pasta? I guess. I don't know. I don't know where you got it from, though. Was this actually something you made up, or was it actually just a... Or one of my friends said it in a Siege chat. There you go. I thought it was a copy pasta. Well, there you go. Oh, another trainer. I just won the item down the other end of the lake. It's probably not even going to be anything good either. It's just going to be a potion or something. What level is that, Starly? Because if it's level 9, I'm not fighting it because it'll have wing attack. Okay. Jaffa's going in again. I don't know why I scrolled down and then up instead of down, like straight down. Or I scrolled up and then went up the list as opposed to going down the list. Don't know why I did that. If I did. Say it more in game chat. Certainly confuse people. Time we on the clock? 2 hours 20. About 40 minutes. I reckon we can probably get to Rourke today. Is this you? Yeah. With the Titan Gumshoes IP. That Bidoof tanked that pretty well, actually. Little Shinx. Oh, nice damage. Good stuff. This is an Abragan, I swear. Yeah, it's nice, Bidoof. Wii Sports Lo-Fi? I can do a Wii Sports Lo-Fi. I'll mute the in-game music while we do that. Otherwise we won't be able to hear it. Where's Wii Sports? My most repeated song on Spotify. Tells you how much I get used in stream. Repel! Welcome in, Sneaky. Good morning to you. At least, yeah, for your weird sleep schedule, at least. It actually is about as weird as mine, so... welcome in. It's nice to see you. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Just realized I'm gonna have to run around in the cave now so I can get rid of the repel. We're looking for Geodudes here as well. Feebas in chat. Catch that Feebas. Another fish Pokemon. Oh, this is a Haiku who wants to actually fight us. That's fine. Oh no, he gives us a TM. Is that Rock Smash? I think it is. Yo. It is. Love a Rock Smash. Cheeky Rock Smash. Doing good. Hope you're all doing great as well. It's going good. Yeah, it's going good. Have you had a look at any of those OBS problems you were having yesterday? Thank you, Bevan, for doing that. You managed to do anything on those last night or anything? Because I know you're having a lot of problems. Geodude? Zubat. Okay, we run. Zubat outspeeds us, so the chance of running are lower. Oh, we got away. Thank you, Bevan, for the shout out. If you don't already, go follow Sneaky. Go do it. Sneaky's great. We like Sneaky. Plays a lot of Overwatch. Plays some Destiny sometimes when it doesn't break the entirety of OBS. Yeah, good time. Good time. Worth a check out and a follow. Got the Feebas, so did Bevan. Potential first trade evolution here now, folks. We've got it. We've got the Geodude. The Rock. Wii Sports Lo-Fi, everybody. Music back on. There we go. What we calling? We were going to call it. So we had an option, didn't we? We had Rock Candy or Rocky Road. We could call them. We're basing them on foods. But then we always call Wagners. We do always call the Geodudes Wagnus, but it's not going to stay as a Geodude, though, is it? It's going to become a Golem. So, I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right, Fox. The rule is we have to name it. I've even got the emotes for it. I've even got the emotes. Where are they? They're in my most used emotes. There it is. It's like my 10th most used emote. There it is, the Geodudes. There they are. Wagnus the Geodude. He's the one who breaks the food naming thing. What has he got? Has he got Sturdy? Oh, it's Rockhead. Increased defense, though, is really good as a nature. That's pretty good. Nature's good. Shame the ability's bad, though. What nature was he? Impish. No recoil's decent. Yeah, but he doesn't really get that many recoil moves, though, does he? It's what, like... I'm actually going to add him to the party as well, because he'll be useful for this first gym. I'm going to switch him in, and I think I might switch out Starly. No, actually, let's get rid of Magikarp for now, because I'm just going to end up refishing for Magikarp later anyway, aren't I? But Badoo can stay up front, because we don't want to over-level. Level 14 is the cap for the next gym. Not that we'll probably level up to it, still. No recoil damage. I mean, what would be no recoil? The only question is, does Rockhead work with items? Because there is an option of you could do, like... I don't think you can even get it, but could you do, like, Life Orb Golem? We're going to switch as well. Probably into Geodude, because Jinx is not going to be able to hit us. I think it learns a lot of on its own, but it can with TM, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it could. Certainly could. Go for the rock polish sweep. Nice. Jinx with the tackle. We wall it pretty hard though. Did Bevan say you need to get closer to this man to fuel this parasocial relationship? Bevan. Love it. Nice. There we go. I need to donate and gift a lot to be really parasocial.
Remind me to bring you along the next time I feel like
Bevan, save your money. You can get Sucker Punch on... Heal. You can get Sucker Punch on Golem. I fell in love with you, date me. Bevan, for God's sake. Even 100 bits, Bevan. You don't need to do that, though. No. No, 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 no. You do not need to do that. No, Bevan. No. The no for you. Yo, Nettle T up to level 11, getting ready for the gym. Wagnus pumped up as well. Nice. Save your money there, bum. Please. Side duck, oh boy. It's the Cloud 9 to remove the effects of weather, because there were so many out there. We go for the stab wing attack and see how much damage we do. It's pretty good. Not a one shot though. Start working soon? Yeah, but still, Bevan. Save your money, man. Save your money. Keep your money. Keep your money. Level 12 on Turtwig. Nice. Looking good. I'm on a parasocial shrimp. Oh, my guy. Wild. Wild you are. Earthquake, Stone Edge / Rock Slide, Double Edge, Sucker Punch. Focus Sash or Choice Band. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Okay, we immediately get 2 more catches here. One in Orberg Mine. And the second in... we're not going to talk to him yet. Oh my god. No!
I'm not sure who to be angry at.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
I'm not sure who to be angry at.
I know who to be angry at, Lord Shax. Told you I would bully? No,
I'm not
save your
sure
money.
who to be angry at.
Save your money. I swear to God. Save your money. Sneaky, why?
I'm not sure who to be angry at.
Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, though. Let me quickly run through who they were. We have Twisted Stranger.
I'm not sure
Where's my
who to
GL?
be angry at.
Mr. Mac, 92. Darth. Oh, it's Darth again. Old Darth and Water Park as well. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted subs, for generously gifting them to the community. And if you are here in chat, please remember to say thank you for your gift sub. But stop. Stop gifting subs. Stop being bad. And shop for Abra. Don't fuck with me, kid. You know I'd miss that Abra catch, alright? Prick. I hate that kid now. Just taunting us for not getting Abra. Unbelievable. Can't even look at them. I need to mentally prepare myself before I go back down there. Now, deep breath. We're good to go. Fuck you, kid. No one has anything useful here for me, do they? Catch a Giratina and send it. Catch a Giratina and send them to the Shadow Realm. Just kill the child for taunting us. Just send them to, you know, the Shadow Realm. Literally, send them to the Distortion Realm, isn't it? I think where Giratina lives. Nice. Creamy. Chocolate. Oh, chocolate cream egg protein powder. I thought you just said that for no reason then, Bevan. I was very confused. Chocolate cream egg protein powder. Sounds interesting. Is there actually anything worthwhile in here? Something I would do? Yeah. I mean, it is kind of something you would do. Just randomly say creamy in chat. So. Now you give us a great ball. Ugh. Evil kid. Bad verbal diarrhea. It's okay, Bevan. Okay. Oh, for anyone who wasn't here as well on Sunday, tomorrow on stream, we're going to be playing Nitro Stream Racing again. So get ready for it. This is Route 207. Nitro Stream Racing once again tomorrow. We only have... We have 2 catches we can get. We're either getting Cricketot or Machop. There's also 2 Pokeballs here because there's one in the opposite corner. Right here. Come on, Machop. This could be our second evolution. Getting a Machamp could be quite nice as well. Oh, we got him. We got the boy. Got the lad. Nettle Tea with a stun spore. Hits him with the yellow dust. Paralysis ensues on poor Machop, who can't even hit back. What a, oh, poor little guy. He's under-leveled as well. He's only level 5. I'll have to train him up. I'll have to take him back to the early routes and go and bully some Bidoof with him. What we call him, Machop. He does turn into Champ. So, I feel like he needs to be... He could be Pork Chop. Or something. Oh, no, I've got one. Kind of based on the name. Hang on. What if... It doesn't quite work because he's not green. What if we call him Matcha? What do you think about Matcha? Keeping the first part of the name of the Mochi. Oh, Mochi's a good one. Then again, though, I guess... Does Mochi work with Machamp? I guess Matcha kind of works with Machamp as well. Mochi would be interesting. You're like, oh, it's Mochi. What's he going to bring out? Like a little Jigglypuff, and it's just a giant Machamp. What do we feel then, chat? We going Mochi, or we want to go Matcha? Which one? What are we feeling? Those are the choices. It's 50-50 right now. It's Mochi or Matcha. One of the two. Take your picks. There is no poll in chat, but still. Kappa. We've got 2 for Mochi. So Mochi's going to win then, doesn't it? Probably. Alright, we're going Mochi. Oh, we got 1 for Matcha. Hang on. Robo Pass in chat. Yeah. Don't have Probo Pass. I'll catch Probo Pass. Why not? Have I finally run out of Ultra Balls? I think I have. I have. Oh my god. Buy another 20. Alright, well it's a tie. I'm going to need a tiebreaker, so we're going to flip a coin. And because I don't have a coin, I'm going to flip a Nintendo Switch cartridge, because that's the closest thing I've got. I've got Pokemon Shield here. Game face, like sticker side up, will be Matcha. Tails, which will be black side up in this case, will be Mochi, okay? Flipping the coin. And then, I haven't looked at it, it's in my hand. We then flip it over on the wrist. Black side up. Looks like we're going with Mochi. Which I'd already half written, so that was convenient. What does he have? Does he have guts? That's the question. He's hasty-natured. This is 207 Machop. I'll start putting this in on the sheet as well. Machop. Called him Mochi. The increased speed minus defense. Oh, he got no guard. Okay. That's interesting, but also kind of scary. So, no guard basically means it's impossible to miss, but also Pokemon can't miss him either. So no one will ever miss against Machamp, but Machop won't be able to miss them. So it means he can also hit people who are like underground, for example. I think it also means he can hit ghost types as well. It's kind of interesting. It's one of those weird double-edged sword abilities where it's quite good, but also can be a bit sucky. I think he's going to go to the box, though, for now. So that was that capture. The only other one we can get is in Auberg Mine, which we're going to do now, because then we can try and beat Rourke before the end of today's episode of stream. Episode of BDSP Nuzlocke. The end of today's 3-hour episode. Also, a quick side note. I'm going to start uploading the VODs on YouTube. I did the first one yesterday. Some of you may have seen it. I don't know. Probably. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. Thank you for the lurk, Sean, as well. I appreciate it, my dude. Have fun, whatever it is you're up to, and we'll see you around soon. Thank you for being here, as always, and thank you for hanging out and supporting the stream. By simply being here. We appreciate you. But yeah, I've started putting the VODs on YouTube, so if anyone wants to watch any of that or catch up on any of the old VODs, they're up there now as well, so there'll be a bit of a relic. Interestingly, the first one that went up was actually the penultimate one, so the end of the casual run of BDSP. And the next one that will go up probably in a couple of days' time will be the start of the previous Nuzlocke. So if any of you missed any of that and weren't able to watch some of it and want to, the whole of the previous Nuzlocke will be up on YouTube in the not too distant future. As far as I'm aware, there's only one Pokemon we can now catch here in Orberg City. Wait, Orberg City, it says you can catch Abra. Oh, it's the trade, isn't it? Yeah. We do have the Machop, but I don't think we're allowed to do that trade. Maybe we can come back in the future, I don't know. Geodude. So Orberg Mine, all we can get here is Onyx. So that we have to catch Onyx. Yeah, Onyx is the only thing we can get. We probably should train, but I think we'll be okay. Now we just have to pray that an Onyx shows up. Is there an item this way? I can't remember. No. Onyx? The Geodude. Yeah, I believe Onyx is the only encounter we can get now, folks. Oh, he wants to fight us. Never mind. Hopefully he doesn't have any sturdy Pokemon. This gives us a good chance to get some levels on Oddish, though. Oddish. It's because our last one was called Oddish, so I'm getting confused. It's Machop anyway. Never mind. Unbelievable. Make the switch into Starly here. But yeah, you're right. Onyx is literally the only thing we can catch. I'm starting thinking about who I'm going to raid as well. I do not know who. We'll hedge your bets and see what happens when we come up to raid, I guess. Oh, that's gonna be big. No! I don't think there was anything we could do to avoid that. I genuinely don't think there was anything we could have done about that revenge. So... because it was guaranteed to kill the second we hit him, but we couldn't guarantee he would use it. Well, there goes Starly. Oh, shit. Okay. The thing is, I think Starly was the only thing that probably one-shots there as well, so... that's awkward. Okay. That hurts. Yeah, it does a bit. The thing is, Starly probably would have eventually gone out of the team anyway. But, that's, frustrating. I guess we're going to go out... well... what we were going to do is leave the mine, go pick up Machop so we can get the extra XP on him before the gym battle, but... I did say as well, didn't I? I was like, oh, Starly's probably not going to be in the gym fight, so I might box him. Maybe I should have boxed him earlier. This happened last time as well, where we lost a Pokemon early on. We lost Machop last time in the first gym. That's unfortunate. Again, I'd say I don't think there was a lot we could have done there, because Revenge is just one of those moves that's going to do that, basically. It's kind of like getting caught with a Pokemon with Counter. If you don't kill them in one hit, then you're screwed. Like, there's nothing you can do. Onyx Quick Claw time. To be fair, Onyx might not be bad in Gym 1. Alright. Well, the dead box. It was a good run while you were here, Starly, and you actually had a good nature as well. But unfortunately, your time is up. Mochi's coming in. We do have the Crobat, though, that can potentially perform the role later on anyway of the Staraptor, so... Although we do obviously lose close combat, but then you've got, like, the thing of, well, if Machop evolves, we have Machamp, so... You know. The other interesting thing with Machamp as well is there is an ability, an item in the game, even. Not an ability. There's an item in the game which could be really useful on Machamp, which I think... I don't know how we get them, is the only thing, and I'm hoping we can get one somewhere. But it cuts off the first turn of a charge-up move, so in the case of Machamp, first turn we could get like a Focus Punch off for free, basically, without having to charge it up. So we could get like an instant massive hit from Focus Punch really early on in a fight. But yeah, it's bizarre. Unfortunate that we did lose Starly there, but one space. Are we ever going to find an Onyx as well? I know it's rare, but... It's a 10% encounter rate. Geodude does a 70% encounter rate. Come on. There he is. Baby Back Ribs. We'll rename it Baby Back Ribs because the name actually works. It might be sturdy, so I'm just going to Stun Spore it. I don't really want to go for Absorb. Yeah, Smackdown. Oh my god. We're going for the turn 1 Great Ball. The Lucky Ball. Okay, we need to hit it with Absorb, don't we? We're slower as well. We should live it unless we get crit, so I think we'll switch into... do we switch into Turtwig? Oh, he's still paralyzed. That's annoying. Yeah, let's switch into Turtwig and just chip it down. I guess we use Leafage and see what happens. Onyx is Rockhead as well. That would be really annoying. Leafage probably won't kill because of how physically bulky Onyx is. It's faster than us as well, which is interesting. Is this Jolly Onyx? Sturdy? No. Okay, we just didn't kill it. That's fine. Okay. Well, now we can't switch out, so we have to catch it pretty quick now. Otherwise, we lose our starter. I guess we use the Dusk Ball. We should have the bonus here. Nice. Okay. Not bad. Onyx we have. Baby Back Ribs, the Onyx is back with us. The hero of the last run. If anyone remembers the contribution of Baby Back Ribs, you'll know how much of a goat he was in the final run. It's another Rockhead with increased special defense. I don't hate that, actually. We left him with 1 HP without Sturdy as well, which is kind of funny. Honestly, I don't hate that. Was he careful? That's not the end of the world. Yeah. I think we won't add him to the party. We'll send him to the box for now. But Onyx potentially has use later on, especially if we can get Metal Coat, because then we can actually get Steelix. I don't know where we can get Metal Coat is the only thing. It might be one of those items we can only get from certain Pokemon. That's Auberg Mine done. We won't get any more catches now before the gym, so... Metal Coat is on Iron Island. Okay, so we can get it then. Eliminates both Golem and Onyx as stealth rockers? Probably, yeah. Or at least makes it not so optimal to have either of them as a stealth rocker, yeah. What's he wants to fight us? Geodude, what you have sturdy? This is for Starly. For Starly! Yeah, ban me, Bevan. Is it ban me or ban my? I guess it's ban me, isn't it? I think it's ban me. Crit hit from the Little Oddish there. Not Little Oddish, it's Badoo. Still getting messed up by it. Yeah, you right? Yeah, I thought so. Roll out on Wagnus. I think we'll probably drop Defense Curl. Mochi learns revenge. That's what we're gonna get. We're gonna get revenge. Sweet revenge. My chop is gonna put someone down later on here. Swanna in chat. Not quite a fish, but it is a water type. I don't have a Swanna either. Well, I do now. There we go. I feel like there's an X item or something here. Let's go crush the gym badge. Shall we? Oh, crush the gym challenge. Yeah, it's unfortunate what happened to Starly, but we'll live on. Follow me. I think that answers your question. I'll give you a word of advice, PK my 4i, or whatever your name is. Asking people to follow you makes them less likely to follow you. Keep that in mind. Maybe getting that, folks. Homie don't even got any followers. Well, there you go then. Account created on February 6th. Okay, checks out. Look at me in Shadow. How you doing? Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Follow for follow. I think so, Bevan, yeah. Playing my own Pokemon. Yeah, well, there you go. Which one are you playing? Are you doing a Nuzlocke as well, or are you just playing for fun? Badoo, the absolute unit. If you want to remind me using Badoo here more than our starter as well, pretty much it's because Badoo needs friendship to evolve, so the more I battle with it early on, the higher the friendship's going to be pretty early, and it's something we're going to need, so it's probably worth us using Nettle T right now over Oreo, just in case. And it's also slightly less of a loss if we lose Badoo instead of Turtwig. Not that we should really be worrying about losing anything in this first gym. We should be fairly safe here. But we've got a good team to be able to basically stand up against anything here. Probably Shinx and Bidoof are pretty weak in comparison, but the rest of us are pretty good here for this. Wonder Training and Violet. Yo. You just getting rid of some trash and getting some good stuff for. One Pokemon has Sturdy. Cranidos has Bulldoze, 58 speed. That's base speed, I guess. We're minus speed on that. I mean, Turtwig might be the best thing to deal with Cranidos, I don't know. Headbutt and Bulldoze. Cranidos is actually going to be kind of dangerous. Let's see what happens. We can knock out Geodude turn 1. Hope he doesn't get Stealth Rock up. Then we got Onyx probably comes in and Stealth Rocks turn 1. And then it's just Cranidos. First gym of the run, though. Scroll down. Does that... Oh yeah, Rourke appears here. It's Jolly. Jolly Cranidos. We don't one-shot either. Stealth Rock set up. That's okay, because the only thing we're going to switch into anyway is into... thingy. That's actually fine. He can waste his potions. We're only going to switch into Turtwig if we do anyway, so... Nice, we got a low roll, I guess, first time. That's true, though, Fox. It's a glass cannon. Wagnus, Digestive, and Mochi all level up. Nice. Remember, the level cap was 14. Not that it matters anymore because we're in the gym fight, so it's not relevant right now. Level 12 Onyx, pretty punchy. We are going to knock it out, though. In 2 hits, probably. We should take some damage from this. We will recover all the damage we've taken absorb, though, so... There you go. Breaks is Sturdy. It might mean that we won't get full health back after this. Oh, he potioned. Okay, we might... No, we probably won't again, then, because he's going to attack again next turn. If we get a high roll, maybe we knock him out in 1 hit. No, not quite. That's kind of annoying. We could make the switch if we wanted to now, but... A miss would have been nice there, because now we're going into Cranidos for slightly lower than full health. Cranidos probably outspeeds, and we will almost certainly get hit by a headbutt, I suspect. Bulldoze would be nice here if he hits us with it, or a Leer, but if he does hit a headbutt, that will be slightly worrying. Nettle's up to 14 though, Nettle T, so we are well equipped to deal with it. If we survive, obviously we're going to hit him with a pretty nasty absorb and do a bit of damage to him, so... Okay, it's the headbutt we were a bit scared of. And we live. This should do good damage. Oh, never mind. Alright. Get Turtwig in then, I guess. Question is, do we outspeed now? Oh, here we fucking go. If we don't outspeed, we lose Turtwig, so... We can't heal Turtwig either now. Wonder if the best thing to do is get someone else in, like Magnus, and try and eat the hits. We should have put Onyx on the team for this, I think, as well, actually, instead of Digestive. There's actually a bit of a mistake. Onyx, and then just do some damage with Tackle or something. Nose bulldoze. Ah, we're fucked then. Alright, we may have to sack something then. And that'll be probably to get my chop on and knock it out with a low kick. I don't know. How much did we take from Headbutt? We can't heal, so... We have Quick Claw, but we can't bank on Quick Claw proccing. Oh dear. Yeah, I think they get knocked out, so we have to switch. It's not going to bulldoze turn 1. This is where Starly would be useful, because we could force it into using a bulldoze on Magnus, but... Question is, can we get Mochi in... to live a bulldoze or a headbutt and then land a revenge? Probably not. Even if we sack, though, we've still got to get it in and live. I guess we have to sack Bidoof them. And then we're going to have to win this with Shinx and that. So the chance of this... We actually might fail this, to be fair. We actually could lose here. Which is fucking hilarious, considering we had 2 grass types. We live. So this has got to be a sack, so... On the off chance maybe he goes for Leah... We'll go for the growl, try and knock his attack down a touch. No. Nice. We're in big trouble then. I guess we just got to bring Mochi in this turn and go for a fucking revenge then. And if we live the hit from his headbutt, then we probably one-shot him. Right, he's dead. How does it feel to get revenged on, Rourke? Well, we had to sack our first 2 Pokemon to do it, but... We got it, at least. I wasn't convinced he was going to live there, to be honest. That shouldn't have been as hard as it was. Rip the digestive, your watch is over. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, it was a dirty fight. That wasn't a good fight. That was a horrible fight. I thought that would be easier. Why was it so much easier before when we did it? I wonder. Onyx? Oh, no, Onyx wouldn't have been good because of Bulldoze either. Neither of them had Sturdy. If Geodude had Sturdy, he would have worked well as a pivot, but... Yeah, that's annoying. We lost our Starly and Bidoof. Because we lost Starly in the cave, of course. But... Ugh. Not good to start off with that many losses. Absorb does so little damage. Yeah, I thought Bidoof might have done more, though. Because it is special, isn't it? Absorb. Or is Absorb physical? I don't remember. Yeah, it's special. It's 20 damage. But that was Mega Drain. It probably does way more. There you go. Chuck him in the box. You were good while you lasted, Bidoof. Guess Crobat's coming back in the team again then. And I think, probably, that's a good place to wrap up for the night. So, I'm going to start looking for a raid any second. Let me just press the disable raids button as well, so no one accidentally raids us while we're about to leave. And I'll start looking for a raid. Let me just exit full screen and mute that and get the Pokemon music going on. That's Wii Sports, never mind. It's DPP. Let's get Spear Pillar on in the background, and I'll be back in just a sec. I'm just going to BRB real quick and I'll look for a raid. I'll be back in a sec. Right. The epic music's on in the background. I'll look for a raid. A little bit of a disappointing end, though, with losing 2 Pokemon there, but... you know, it is what it is. But after stream, I'm going to go and look for the Magikarp. So we'll have the Magikarp ready for next time, though. At least, so... oh... is it really? Is it the game? They're really doing that to us? We really having Cranidos appear in. Oh, come on, PCG. Why? Really having a Cranidos appear right after that massacre they just put in. Oh my god. Oh, I need to update this sheet quickly and put Bidoof as a death. Magikarp needs to come by, and then... that's it, because Orberg City's a trade, so we can't get Abra. I mean, it's technically the only encounter, but we'd have to trade a Machop for it, so I guess we can't catch another Machop and then trade it, so... oh, I missed the Cranidos as well, typical. Floroma Meadow, we'll have to get a honey tree. Old Chateau, we're guaranteed to get Ghastly, Eterna. We can also get another fish, potentially. So we got some Pokemon coming up that we can get next time. Gonna be interesting. Okay, that being said, though, we'll start wrapping up. Let's actually look for a raid now. Who can I raid? I haven't raided for a while. Might check the BDSP category, you know. If there's anyone streaming Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Oh, we're top of the category. Hang on. Look at that. BDSP. Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. No worries, Bevan. Thank you for being here, my dude. I appreciate you being here and hanging out for us. Hanging out with us for a while. You take it easy. You have a good one. And we'll see you around, my dude. I don't know. I don't know. I'm unsure of who to raid today. Got the raid music on either way though. Speed boost hills. Bit of a weird day with no one really on. Yeah, you're not wrong actually. There aren't really many people on. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like my raids recently have been all over the place in terms of like, there haven't been that many people on whenever I raid out. There's someone who raided me the other day who I could raid back. Central option. They're playing Genshin right now. I'm going 3 hours. I don't know how long they're going to go in for, is the only problem. I don't think they'll be going much longer. Kina was on earlier, but Kina's obviously gone off. That would have been an option. We had it twisted last time, I think, didn't we? On Destiny stream, which was Thursday. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Damien Stone V Rise. Not sure who he's playing with. We'll go say hi to Damien. Down for whatever. Yeah. Sorry, Damien, I guess. Thank you for the raid messages, folks. Yeah. Grab your raid messages. I'll run through everything. Alright, Damien. I'll say hi to Damien. Yeah. Thank you to those of you who have stuck around for the raid as well while I was deciding. I know it took a while. Thanks for hanging around. TK, 27 months. Socially with the 27 months. Sean with the 100 bits. Bevan with the 100 bits. And Sneaky with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you very much to all of you for all that. It's very kind of you, and you shouldn't be gifting me any money. Stop it. You all stop getting your wallets out, put it away, and I don't know. I appreciate it though. Thanks very much. You guys will have a good one. Thank you to everyone for hanging around, lurking, watching, doing all that today. Appreciate you all. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for being here for the Nuzlocke. Thanks for being here for the second run, officially now, I guess. And yeah. We passed 800, which is pretty cool. And we got the birthday on Monday, so not bad. 2 follows off 810. Maybe we make 810 by the end of the week. Who knows? Little mini milestone. That would be cool. I don't really care though. We did the big one of 800, so. Anyway, grab your raid messages, pop them in chat, and I'll see you all around, yeah? Have another good one. Bye-bye.